Chat, hello. Hey, what up, y'all? We are hosting a tournament right now, and you'd think I'd be prepared for it, and I kind of am, but it is so early for Mikkel. Anyway, I'm eating eggs right now because I need some kind of food. Once this last egg is eaten, we're gonna get into a phone call, and in that phone call, things will be said and shared. Games will be played. It's gonna be a blast. Hello. Oh my god. Hold on. Ooh. There's a washer and dryer combo in the back. All right. Let's act like I actually came on time. All right, let's move this over here, that over there. Open the game, get into the game. You know the vibes. EA Sports type beat. Oh. Also, I don't know. Hold on, let me figure like two things out. Into this. That needs to happen. Let me also do this. Oh my god. Fix the thing. My controller. Add effing F, bro. I don't know how to. Okay, here we go. Sorry. I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out. But my life is in shambles at the moment. Okay, hold on. Do this. We're gonna do that. Is it fixed? Chat, what up? Come on, there we go. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that. Hope y'all are doing well. One of these days, I will be, what's the word? On time for stuff, but that day is not today. No, kidding. I'm obviously on time, like literally on time. Like today is the day. I see Goodness gracious, they're all in this phone call, which is fine, I guess. Let me just go into this. And I imagine drafting hard or hardly drafting. What is this, like a... I was gonna say Need for Speed, but then I was looking for the other very obvious thing to call it. What's the name of that movie with all the racing in it? Tokyo Drift is one of the movies. Okay, sorry. Let me move this over here, move this over here. Cars, yes. And in that movie, life is a highway. Let me do one more thing. Let me do two more things, y'all. Surely me showing up late to my own tournament is fine, right? Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna hide you. We're gonna hide you. We're gonna keep that up. This all is fine. He's thinking. And I need to get my Elgato up. And then I just need to find this thing. There are 15 people in this phone call. Chat, I'm gonna be overwhelmed. Just heads up. The whelming is gonna be over. It's gonna be in next level. 8227. Boom. My session was interrupted. No. All right. Let's get in this phone call and act like we know what we're doing. It's going to be very whelming. Indeed, it will be. Let's go into the phone call. What should I say? Like, hi, howdy doody? what's the right way to have an interaction with real people? How's it going? Howdy. Is any of those work? Let's try it.
Yeah,
honestly, I grabbed Pincer just because I wanted to deprive someone of him.
Kind of hate picking.
While I have most of y'all in here, and I know Stellar's keeping an ear out as well, I would like to request one thing. So, rule of thumb, you guys can go ham on your matches, have fun up until semifinals. That's when we want to watch everything. Mikkel and I are going to watch Blue and Shay's match, and then the winner of bottom round, the winner of matches 3 and 4. So either Bailey, Stellar, Yami, or Crimson. We'll watch that one as well. And then, like, everyone else, just feel free to go ham and report your matches, and if it's ready, just go up until semifinals. So if that is okay with you guys, just for those 2 matches, mind waiting for us to pop in there?
No problem.
Do you want us to start now, or do you want us to wait a bit?
We will wait a little bit. Let's get Stellar and Mikkel in here, because I don't want to start without my co-host, and Stellar said she'd be just a minute anyway. So.
Well, Mikkel is in here.
Mikkel's
That's
in
just
here?
that, I believe.
Yeah, he's mudded.
Howdy
he was
doody.
muted.
Yeah.
Wait, how did
There he
I
is.
not have a reactive for Mikkel? Oh, I know what it was. I did a manual reactive for Mikkel before. That's what it was. All right, let me get you in here.
What's going on, bro? I see you.
What up, everyone? Hello, everyone. Hi. I am not
Hey,
late.
hey.
You guys are early.
Hey.
That's
Oh, wait, no, we were just really early.
I'm just right. You didn't
Really?
think it was 1 o'clock Pacific time.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, what if I just changed the entire timeline of this entire event? But no, I decided to show up early.
Alright, I'm adding you and Stellar real quick.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't know quick.
I don't have... okay, I don't have Stellar yet, because I haven't actually been in a voice call with Stellar before.
You
Okay,
know,
me
I was gonna say something very nice, but I'll hold off until she's in here.
very nice.
Yeah, very kind to her. She's...
But we got so many people in here.
I woke up I think an hour ago, if that. So I'm surprised I woke up in time.
Honestly,
That's less than me. I literally just got up.
that's the way to do it. You know, fresh
Let's go.
mindset. That's the type of thinking you need to do in this game. Not too hard. Just go with the flow, hit button, and hopefully you win. You know.
Unga bunga hit button.
That's always the hope.
That's the only way
I've
I
been
work.
playing this game all wrong.
Oh no, Stellar had the wrong samurai. You're good.
What
Oh,
is-
she was using
Maple, can you see my computer? What do you mean?
Eh?
Ow. Or my comp team. Because I'm not playing. I'm just a commentator. It's me and Mikal. We're hosting. We're co-hosts. We're friends.
Maple,
Hi.
do you want to do a share chat?
Mikal and I are probably gonna do a shared chat, but there's too many people in for a shared chat. Unless, are there 2 people who are not streaming this event?
I'm not streaming.
Okay, that's 1.
I'm on, but I don't have to be in there.
No, I don't want to leave anybody out. I would rather like all the competitors like link together, right? If they wanted to. But if they're, I think everybody else is streaming. Crimson, are you streaming this?
Yep, sure am.
Okay, so yeah, it sounds like everybody's streaming. Yeah, I think just me and Mikkel are gonna share chat it.
However,
Let's see,
if you guys would like to have like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Stream together. I would love to have you all stream together. So if people want to look at specific point of views, that'd be great. But share chat, I think, might be a lot because it's just so many folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, does everyone have mods that can help control chat? Because I know, like, while we're playing, we're not going to be looking at chat much.
I mean,
Does
I'm from
everyone have
Narian, but
active
Narian's also
mods?
in Maple
I don't
chat.
have a mod.
No.
Kings, are you busy? Can you mod for me? I don't know if Cambo's on yet.
I don't
know
know if
Argot's
Gawain's
sleeping, so
watching
I'm
or
gonna
not.
give up on
Normally
that.
he's
I mean,
Normally they're
we
there.
only have 4 slots to get people in for the stream together because there's a maximum of 6.
Yeah.
oh, true.
Yeah. So
No,
I think
I'm just saying that
split into 2 groups.
that
So
you're
what
on
we
to-
do.
No, no, okay, my matches. I hope I
Chat, what up? I'm deafened for like 5 seconds. I just want to say hi. There's a lot of people in this call. It's a lot going on.
Anyway, so if you guys want to stream together, I do think that's a very good idea.
Maybe
If you
one
guys
thing I
wanna
want to bring up, because I did this before, and I was allowed to join y'all in content if I got out early, right?
Yeah, if you want to pop in,
Yeah.
if you got out early, because yeah. If like I think like doing like post game interviews with like people like that way to give everybody a fair chance and like nobody's like getting like special privileges. Like if you get out and you want to hop in for a like a little post game interview while we kind of hang out and watch the next match, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Hell
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Post game action.
Yeah, that way everybody gets a chance to pop in and hang out with the commentators for a sec because we're super cool like that.
Oh, wait, we are.
Speak for yourself, Maple.
we are cool. I thought all my coolness came from the fact that I got you and Lucy as my girlfriends.
Aww.
Well, that is coolness.
Here, Mikael, let's Oh wait, you have. That's
Hey,
you
Billy,
invited
how
me.
come your mom lets you have 2 girlfriends?
That's neat part. They didn't let me. I just did it anyway.
Hello,
and
hello,
they
tis
just
time
did
for
it.
today's Furfru
Because
fact.
Mikael and I think
Furfru's
we're just our two
Dexentries
chats
really
because
like
we
to
have enough
mention
fun.
how rich people own Furfru, saying that kings and aristocracies would own them.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Bacon. Thank you so much for that. That was so much in the middle of this whole conversation that's happening. My brain, I was like, is someone knocking on my door? All right, hold on. Let's get back into the call. Hi, y'all. By the way, I am locked in. We're going to be commentating this game. I apologize in advance if I miss any of your messages. I'm focused, okay? All right, cool. Thank you for the first fact of the day.
We will be good to start.
Okay.
Joining now, perfect timing.
We loved it.
And before we jump in, then as soon as Stellar gets in, I'm going to go to reactive so I can have a reactive for Stellar. That way I don't lose it later. Because I'm smart and I'm a thinker. I plan ahead. I'm a smart puppo.
Okay, let me ask a couple of questions.
Planning is not what I'm good at. I'll tell you what. You can tell that from my draft picks.
No, you.
What's
Great
that mean?
picks. Great picks.
Great picks.
Great picks. Really quickly, I wanted to ask, the way that we're gonna be not commentating, but viewing this, Maple, you wanted to start with who exactly? Sorry.
I went with the first seed, and then the first seed of round 1 and the second round of round 2. So Blue and Shay, and then the winner of the bottom of round 2.
Gotcha.
And then after that, we'll watch every single match from semifinals on, and that'll
That-
give us 6 full matches to watch.
Sounds wonderful. Cool.
So like 6 full sets, right? Or
Yeah, 6 full sets.
okay.
Join.
One person in my chat keeps calling,
Is,
saying
does
Stellar's
someone know
late.
what
You should
happened?
just win by forfeit.
Yeah, just let her forfeit. Wait, actually, I agree with this.
Okay, Stellar is in.
Yeah.
I guess she's not going to join in the call, and that's okay. We don't have to have everyone call. Mikkel and I assume. Uncle Frada Boopages. Hi there, hello friends. Mikkel and I suppose we can have everyone hop out for the first bit, and then
Yes.
we'll call people in. If you guys want to hang out in the lobby, we'll drag you in when it's time to poke and pick your brain.
Okay. Also,
Goodbye,
could you let
Chad.
us,
I love you.
Could you let us know when, like, okay, you can start round 2 now before we got like go way ahead of the curve?
That's what I was saying. The only ones that need to wait are Blue and Shay, and then the winners of round the bottom bracket. So, yeah, the second round people in round 2, and then after that, just wait for semifinals. Those are the only matches that'll be watched. Everyone else can go.
So okay, so this
So yeah,
so
we're
bracket
gonna watch-
1. If I look at things, I see. Okay, so it's bracket 1, then bracket 7, or
hello.
8. Bracket. So you and Shay
How
we're
you
gonna
doing?
watch, and then bracket 8 on the map.
Fire Lena.
We're watching
I'm
that.
just gonna say Lena.
okay.
And it's
How
best
are
of
you doing
1,
today?
right? Or is it best of
Best of 3.
Best of 3. Best of 3.
I think I'm
Hi,
supposed to
Fire
move over
Lena.
to the other Discord call.
Yeah, and then if y'all want to just deafen up, and then we'll just like or mute. Actually, if everyone just mutes up, and then we'll pull you over when we want to pick your brain about stuff.
Could you make an extra VC, Maple, before we start? So like, if people are fully eliminated and they just want to yet to each other, they can still do that without disturbing
Oh
the
yeah,
rest.
very good idea. Very good idea. Let's see. We'll do.
Chat, what up, y'all? I
create
am
channel,
hanging out.
voice. This will be the waiting room.
Siren's like, all these people, they're crossing
Waiting room.
over. The crossover
Yeah,
of
so
a
I'll move
lifetime
to the
is
waiting
happening
room
right now.
basically.
Yeah.
Yes. Siren, we have Maple,
Right.
we got Shay, we
I
got
will be moving that
Blue,
in a
we
sec.
got Stellar,
And make sure
we
y'all
got
mute for each
so
other.
many people
Uh-huh.
in this tournament.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye bye. I love you.
Love you too, Blue. Good luck.
Yeah,
Hi,
we'll be
Fire-
ready with Shay.
Hi, Fire Lena. It is lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for first time chatting over here. There was a lot going on, but it is lovely to see you. Let's see, Mikkel.
Yes, hello.
Is there anything we need to do before we officially get this thing underway?
Yeah, you know, I was gonna say there's just a lot of people in there, and I should have gotten here earlier. That's on me and my bad time management.
fine.
However, I was gonna say we should introduce everyone like one by one, but what we can do is just let everyone know what we're doing in case they're unaware.
Yes.
And kind of start from there, and then get into the first battle whenever ready.
That sounds amazing.
I need to turn
so,
TTS
sorry,
off
I was.
because oh my god.
Yeah, I turned mine off too. Yeah, I foresaw that. I was like, I gotta turn that off because I turned that and the jump scare off. I was like, I can't do that to my co-host.
I'm going to steal this from Bacon, but I have a fact
while
about
Mikkel's doing that,
Houndor.
I
It
guess I'll
says
go over
in
the
the
rundown
Ultra
for
Sun
everybody who may or may not have
Pokedex
shown up. Mikkel,
that
if you want to, while
Houndor
you're
and to
doing
an
that as well, do you mind
extent
starting sharing
Houndoom
chat
are
so,
very
my
loyal.
chat can see yours and
Oh,
vice
yes.
versa as well.
Absolutely. Let me do both of those things.
Okay.
Thing number one.
So while he's doing that, everybody, welcome into the Maple and Mikkel Draft Invitational. We picked 8 of our friends, basically just whoever was available and whoever we thought of real quick. We basically just invited a bunch of our friends for a draft when the Pokemon that were available to be drafted were the bottom 65 least used Pokemon in Pokemon Champions for as a last hurrah for this what you would call it. Oh, they are starting, looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and spectate. Let's go ahead and get there real quick.
Yep.
But that's what we're doing today, and we're starting round 1. It is gonna be Blue versus Shay. Mikkel, thoughts going into this?
Thoughts going into it? Well, okay, so we have Blue's team, which to me is the scariest team because it has Lipard, and on hindsight, we probably should not have let Lipard into this entire thing, but because we allowed it, they do have a pretty bulky team and a relatively good comp for a lot of stuff, like just so many different options. And then on Shay's team, it is a hard trick room team, so a lot of really cool and interesting options for them as well, just to be able to tank stuff, hit hard, and outspeed because of trick room. But I'm curious about how it'll all shape out, especially with Lipard kind of putting a spanner in the works. I've been watching a lot of Love Island, and they say that a lot. And so I'm very interested to see how this will all go. What are your thoughts?
So real quick, I'm going to be turning off my song request for just a second. I'm going to turn up the volume. That way we can focus a little bit better. There we go. So my thoughts is I have actually poked in and seen both Blue and Shay's matches. They are very scary. These are two powerhouse players. Like, Shay's got a very, very interesting strategy. As you correctly pointed out, she's got 2 trick room setters, but she actually does also have some speed control. Not even speed control, but just like high speed mods, I should say. If the Salazzle, it looks like she went very hard into the trick room setup, like you said, though. But I don't want to like count out the Salazzle as well. I think the most correct thing about your analysis was Blue's team being bulky. She loves bulk. She prioritizes survivability over most things, and that Vaporeon is not to be underestimated.
Yes.
I've seen it win games on plenty of games on ladder. And the crit fake out to start out off with, that's very scary.
That is an interesting start to the game. But unfortunately, now Trick Room is up. That changes a lot. However, we do have Lipard, which if it's running Encore, they can just Encore Trick Room and get rid of it entirely.
Oh, I feel like that's what she's going to do. That Prankster Encore is going to be a disgusting threat this entire tournament, no matter where she's at.
Yeah, so
even if the Beedrill is going to die to a even if the Beedrill dies to a Rock Slide here, I still think Blue's going to be in a better position. Oh, the swap is not what I expected.
Oh, that's a good. Well, it's an interesting choice. We have the Protect coming out on the Beedrill, which is a good call. Sucker Punch on Spiritomb.
Share chat.
Oh, I need to do that. Sorry. Let me go over here. I did the other thing and not that thing.
She actually goes for the mix-up Yawn, which looked like it was targeted at the Tyrantrum. There we go. Hi, Mikkel chat. Welcome in, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
But yeah, Shay, Notorious Shiny Hunter. Hello, Yoshman. Welcome in, lovely. Where were we?
We're talking about the...
Prankster's...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, Prankster does not work on dark types. Easy thing to forget. Something I forget very often myself.
Something I forget every single time.
The Torterra Rock Slide, not going to do a ton, but a Lucky Flinch might do something here.
And the flinch does happen.
There is the flinch.
Goodness gracious. Torterra's now asleep,
Torterra going to sleep from the Yawn, getting hit on the what was intended for the Tyrantrum.
Yeah. I am curious what's going to happen here because I see the Lipard just here, and then we have a Protect on to the Spiritomb. I don't see a lot of damage happening. These Trick Room turns are going to be rough if we don't get anything happening through them. But Ice Beam into Torterra.
Ice Berry?
It somehow lives with the Yachi Berry, which is good, but we'll see how long it lasts.
I see you, Yoshi. What's up? Thank you for the boopages, Sebi. Yeah, those berries are phenomenal in Champions already, and a lower power format like this, I think they're going to be seeing a lot of them. Like,
yes,
any of the quad weaknesses are absolutely going to be covered. I think every competitor is thinking that. What do we think about the abilities going into this? I remember. Boop, listening to Espeon, Blue talk about her Espeon and how it's the least used mon on her team, even with access to Magic Bounce, which I thank you for the head pats. Incorrectly assessed was going to be a very important part of the tournament, but it does not seem like she finds it much of a threat. What are your thoughts on any abilities that stand out to you right now?
Well, the biggest ability that stands out to me is obviously Prankster. Other than that, I think
Sure.
I think there's some real good viability to Toucannon. Skill Link is really, really awesome if they're using it. However, it isn't the best Pokemon to use in general, just because of its speed tier. But I think Skill Link is really good. And then Water Absorb, while it's not like that usable in this team comp, there is like a potential for, if the dragon here, the Goodra, is running Surf or Muddy Water or something that wants to heal the Vaporeon, they could do something like that, which would be incredible. I don't know if that's what they're going to end up doing or if that's what is in their set, but that could be a fun little adaptation that they could run if they'd like to.
Hi there, hello Diego. Also, and this is just a side note, there are a lot of people hanging out in chat today. If we do miss something, I do apologize. If it's important, say it again. We'll get to you as soon as we see you. Verminside says that they do hope. Now, there was a moment I could not say anything because I didn't want to show any favoritism or any bias towards any competitors, but Blue is my girlfriend, and I was talking with her while she was picking her team during the draft, and the first thing she was going for, the reason she picked Goodra was for Sap Sipper. She was actually going to go for her second pick being Florges, but it got picked round 1.
Oh.
And yeah, so I couldn't tell anyone because I didn't want to let anyone know what anyone else was thinking, so I just kept my mouth shut, but that was what she was wanting to go for.
Interesting.
So I do believe that the Vaporeon pick was probably in direct response to that. Maple, where can we find everyone else in stream in the draft? That is a great question. Let me go ahead and queue up a Nightbot command, and I will get that ready. Nightbot TV, and Mikhail, would you mind taking over for just a second while I set this up?
Absolutely. So right now, chat, it looks like we are in the midst of another trick room being set up by Spiritomb. Reuniclus comes out. It is yawned. I feel like what we're going to see is Blue doing a lot of strats that involve trying to survive things and trying to make the other team incapacitated. Doesn't look like they're really going for a hardcore attack. Not a lot of offense is coming out right now. Looks like most of their offense is going to be through Beedrill, and everything else is meant to whittle the opponent down. So the question is, can Shay do more damage in the time that they have their trick room up before they fall asleep or before they get whittled down? And that is going to be the biggest challenge. Reuniclus with a Focus Blast, and they miss. Unfortunately, you should never be using Focus Blast because it is a 10% chance to hit in my calculations. Like, officially. I don't think there's anything else to be said.
It's 5%.
It is absolutely 5%. That is tough. You don't want to have that happen. I wonder what else Reuniclus is running on it. I would, yeah, that sucks. But that's the risk you take by using a move that has such crazy inaccuracy. It's a tough one. Now we have another Pokemon asleep, and then we have the Spiritomb, who's doing a lot of nothing, unfortunately. It is hitting some Poltergeists, but it did nothing to Vaporeon, and this Liepard is just doing damage left and right by not attacking. It's a pretty crazy situation.
I apologize for the delay. I did a Nightbot command. Holy crap, I did see 2. Benoit, thank you for the 30 streak, and who was the other one? Where would it go? Kobold with a 25. Thank you guys so much for the streaks. You guys make my day every time you do that. Thank you guys so much for being here for all of us. If you use the code !players, that will give you all of the players in the tournament and their TTV ads. So you can go check them out and check out their point of views as well. All right, glad I was able to get that up really quickly.
Yeah,
Anything notable? I see the Goodra and the Torterra went down, and the Reuniclus is asleep. This looks like a pretty strong position for blue in that case with Amon asleep. Do we know? Okay, we know who the 4 Pokemon are for Shay. We know all 4 for blue yet? Looks like.
Yes.
Okay, so she's got the Liepard in the back. Yeah.
The Goodra is dead, unfortunately. The issue here is that this Vaporeon, I think, is what, +3 defense now with all the acid armors.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't think that there's really a good viable way for Shay to come back because they've let this Vaporeon do its thing, and now you are in a 1v3 situation with Tyrantrum versus these two. Is there one more turn of Trick Room? Potentially. No, there's not. It's now gone. And I think it might be a GG situation because Mega Beedrill and Vaporeon against your Tyrantrum, that is one dead dinosaur. An asteroid. We'll take it out.
Without the Trick Room up, that Beedrill is going to survive. It's going to go first. Tyrantrum's not going to be able to do enough to it. The only thing that I think would have saved us, Shay right there, is a flinch with the early Rock Slide, and then maybe a crit or something, and then the Vaporeon next turn. That would have been the only way to deal with that.
Yeah. And now you are going to get hit with the Drill Run and then like a Surf maybe. Oh, wow. It still outspeeds the Vaporeon. I did not actually see that coming. The Head Smash does not matter. You get the kill on Beedrill, and I'm pretty sure this Vaporeon just uses Scald or Surf, and it is dead. Scald. And that is it.
That's a GG round 1 for blue. A very commanding, strong start from blue. That practice on ladder is really paying off with that team. It is impressive how far she went on ladder, and it really shows here.
Absolutely.
Blue has an incredibly scary team, yes.
Absolutely.
It is terrifying with the Prankster Liepard. The name of the game is going to be how do you beat that?
Yes.
Like that is genuinely like what do you do against the Liepard? How do you beat it? How do you deal with it? Prankster is already one of the, if not the strongest ability in Champions, I would say. I personally use it on my Whimsicott as a support for my Torkoal Trick Room team. I think it has a spot on every single team, a staple as we would call it.
100%. And with basically Liepard is Walmart brand Sableye, and Sableye is also scary. So with the kind of pressure it can put on you and the kind of moves that it can disable or stop the other team from using, it is such a good and strong Pokemon. So we'll see what that looks like going forward. And next, who are we going to be viewing?
Thank you so much, Embor. That is so kind of you. Now, let's see. We've got the second round as well. Do you want to pop over to a different one?
Oh no, we totally can. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. Who would you like to go check? How do I pop out of this? How do I stop viewing? Because I'm in Blue and Shay's match. I just jumped in already.
Oh yeah, I'm in there too.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're in Blue and Shay's again. We're all right. Okay, well this is actually a good question. Now that we've seen Blue's basic team comp, we've seen her strong core. How would you say to beat this? For me, the Liepard is terrifying.
Yes.
Enough to, I would say the Salazzle might be a bring here, if nothing else, just for the speed and damage. You might sacrifice one turn to Prankster, but just to double up on that Liepard. I think that's where we go. That's how I would deal with it.
Well, I think that would be a good call as well. However, it might be Shay's decision, if you will, to try to Focus Blast this Liepard down. I'm wondering if this Liepard is Focus Sash. I don't actually know. I didn't see the item on it, but that would be...
I don't think we've seen the item, yeah.
Yeah, that would be the call that I would make, just because I think it's the most unreliable one-hit KO that Shay has on this team. So we'll see what they end up doing. And they fake out into the table.
Fake out into the Avalugg.
Yep.
I think Blue might be thinking about what I was thinking. Oh my goodness, that Mega Beedrill OHKOing the Reuniclus before anything can happen.
Yikes.
They've seen, yeah, the Beedrill Liepard combo is so scary.
Well, it's
That is
just
going to put Shay on the back foot early.
100%. And it's just a fast combination of Mons. You need something to handle the pressure of Mega Beedrill, and a one-hit kill on U-turn is so tough, and now they're in a very commanding position.
Shay bringing out the Tyrantrum. The bulky boys are here. Now, I'm wondering, is Avalug running body press? Because if the body press comes out on the Liepard here, that might be a way to take it out. And if Shay can crawl her way back in by getting rid of that Prankster right now, that might be a way to win.
That could be a way. That would be nice to see. The unfortunate thing is that they don't have Trick Room up. And so without Trick Room, you are at a very strong disadvantage. You're going to get yawned by this annoying Liepard, this cat. And I'm wondering if the Scald is going to do enough to the Vaporeon. But they go into the Vaporeon with Head Smash. It does a ton of damage, which is really nice. So maybe you can get this thing
Before the acid
killed.
armor goes up.
Yeah. Now it is +2. They do have body press.
It's the body press. It is enough to take it down, but it's sashed. You called it out. Oh no, this is looking very, very bad for Shay right now.
It is looking.
She
tough.
made the. I think she had the correct idea, but wasn't expecting the sash. If she had doubled up, like I said, or with maybe a rock slide, I think that would have put her back in this game. Now I'm not sure.
Yeah, you wanted to kill the Liepard immediately, but now the Liepard gets to leave, and they bring out Goodra, and now you are in a really tough position. Head Smash gets
The
dodged.
head smash misses.
Oh
No.
my gosh. And now Vaporeon is +4 defense. The body press comes back out. It does do a lot of damage here, so that is nice. But they are now going to go even slower than they already were. I don't think it matters at all. But now you have... I don't know what you're going to do against this Vaporeon. It is +4 defense with Scald access. I don't know what you do.
Vaporeon's going to be impossible to get through right now. It's just a matter of, are you going to be able to get a crit really at any point? I think what I really would have liked to see there is a Rock Smash come out from that Tyrantrum. If we'd seen the Rock Smash, this would not have been completely over. And instead of a body press, maybe an ice move coming out on the Goodra. I think those were two mild misplays, but overall, I think it might have been enough to seal the deal. The sleep sticking around for Tyrantrum, even though it moves first. Ice Beam will finish it off anyway.
Yeah, I bet that was a Protect or something anyway, so the fact that it didn't come out.
Likely.
Unfortunate.
Vaporeon just bulking up even more.
And they do get an Icicle Crash out.
There's ice. Is it enough to take down the Goodra?
It is. And a crit.
Yes, Stellar, please do. Please do enter y'all's own results into the bracket if you have time. Once semifinals comes around, I can handle the rest. But please do. I would really appreciate it.
And now it's a situation where we don't have Trick Room up. It's a 3v2 situation. Salazzle's here. Is it a little too late? Who knows?
That is a tiny Salazzle.
It is like centimeters tall. What is this thing?
What is happening?
The Pokeball is
Yeah,
bigger than that thing.
I do feel like you were saying it is a little too late, especially with the Liepard now. Fake Out is on board. Blue could just stop anything Shay throws at her with a Fake Out.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's going to go into the Salazzle as the special attacker with Flamethrower and Poison. That would have been the only thing I think that could have dealt with the Vaporeon.
Yep. And
Scald's going to finish it off. That's
right.
enough. Thank
enough.
you so much for the alert, Caustic.
It is
Oh my goodness.
a double crit, just adding insult to injury. It didn't matter at all, but it was fun to see the crit happen twice. And they miss the body press.
No.
If anything could go wrong, it is going wrong for Shay right now. This is a GG's, go next, go get some water, go get some food, like just leave. That's one of these situations, unfortunately. And they yawn for no good reason, just more insult to injury. And then they Scald. God.
To be fair, I do feel like that is the safe move, because if anything can take out the Beedrill in the back, it's the Avalug.
That is true. However, this Avalug is so slow, it's going to die anyway to 2 Scalds. which is tough. But oh, what a shame. What a sad situation. Missing the body press. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
I didn't either. It couldn't have been Bright Powder. Boop. Uncle Fraud the Boopages, Mrs. Chaos. Yeah, this would have been the moment where Avalug can bring out a Rock Slide to kill that Beach real quick, but with Trick Room down, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I think this is it.
This is it. It's going to be a Scald into a Drill Run. Or maybe the Drill Run just kills, right?
No, I believe we saw that it was guaranteed Sash, right? Bacon, Mikhail, we saw it was a Sash, right?
Yes.
And there goes the Avalug.
And it was poison
Avalug
too.
Hanging in there for a long time, showing that bulk. It is a beefy boy, but just did not have the oomph to get back into the game.
It sure didn't.
There is a note. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I hadn't started it. I'm so sorry. Here you go. I'm so sorry. I'm a scuff tournament runner. I thought I hit it already.
Oh, the challenge thing? Okay.
Yeah, I started. Okay, there. Now they should know. All right.
All right.
So now next up, our next match we'll be going into is the winner of Bailey Stellar versus the winner of Yami versus Crimson.
All right, and Crimson. It looks like I'm just looking at the bracket right now. The blue 2-0'd Shay, and then Crimson was a 2-0 as well in their game. Looks like everyone got through their games already. That Bailey guy.
Looks like everybody's chilling.
There.
Next up we'll be watching Bailey versus Crimson.
That's right.
Beedrill MVP. I don't know if I'd say the Beedrill. I think it was hands down the Lipard.
Lipard went crazy.
That Lipard ran the game. How is the tournament going? The tournament's going great. We had a crazy first match. Oh my goodness.
Unfortunately, it went about the way that I expected. I thought there was a possibility for the Trick Room to override all the Lipard shenanigans, and it just didn't really afford Shay enough time to really set things up because Yawn was so overpowering.
W Dolphin coworker giving out the food because Dolphin forgot to bring lunch. That's awesome. We love to see it. Cat carried. Hey Benoy, what's up?
The cat carry for sure.
Yeah, absolutely Lipard MVP. But yeah, the Mega was really, honestly, the Mega taking about the Reuniclus really put Shay on the back foot, and I think that, okay, there's Bailey, so they're going to be in round 3.
Yes.
Or slot
Court
3.
3, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Decritter? But yeah, I think the only thing I can say about Shay's play is not doubling up on the Lipard while it was on the field. Like, if they had done that, they would have gotten some chip damage to break the sash if they fake outed. And in the case that they yawned, which Blue did, they would have been able to get that kill. And I think that's ultimately what sealed that game.
Yeah. And I think Bacon's correct in here. The cat is just Sableye Light. That is exactly what it is. Again, in hindsight, there was a thought of like, maybe we shouldn't have done this. But there are still ways to get around it. There are ways to make that cat purr. No, there's ways to make the cat not as viable, and I think it is incumbent on our competitors to try and figure out a way around it.
Decritter, is Maple okay? Yes, Maple is wonderful. How are you doing today, lovely? What's up? What status booster Library use? We saw Fake Out, we saw Yawn, we saw, what else did we see from it?
We saw.
Metal says it didn't show the proc for Sash. I thought it did. I could have sworn it showed the proc.
It had 1 HP. Did we really not? Did it not kill it? Was that just natural 1 HP?
It might have been.
It might have.
All right, Bailey and Crimson are going in. Gonna be spectating them. It had knockoff. Okay, that was another one. Yeah. Packing a dark type. Yeah. Any dark type, bring that out. Like the Spiritomb would have made it very difficult. To deal with as well.
And they did have Spiritomb lead in the first game, shaded, but I would have done the same lead, honestly, but I understand why they were like, well, we need as much damage as possible turn 1, but it just did not work in their favor due to the fake out pressure and stuff.
the Houndoom team is fighting against Yami's team right now, Yoshi. If you want to go check out, if you want to see Houndoom, go pop into Shay, tell her we said hi, and then come back after.
Yeah, Stellar is running the Houndoom.
TTS has gone on both of our channels, Weepy. Yes.
Yes.
It's only gone for this stream to help the tournament go a little bit smoothly and not like be too disruptive.
We can't have 15 different voices happening at the same time. It's a little much.
Now this is one I'm very excited to see though, Mikkel. We have refrigerate Bailey, refrigerate Glalie with Bailey, refrigerate Glalie Bailey. I asked him before the tournament started, before you popped in, I asked him one question. I said, now Bailey, there's one thing I gotta know. Is the gun loaded? And he said, oh, absolutely. So we know that we've got Explosion on board then.
I am so excited to see what that Bailey guy ends up doing with the Glalie, but I am also terrified. Crimson is, by my estimation, one of the best competitive players that I've seen in my chat at least. They've been in a couple of tournaments, and he's just a crazy team builder, but also a crazy player of the game. So I am very excited to see what kind of strat they have with these wild Pokemon options that they built.
I wouldn't say wild. These are very solid picks. The Roserade is always respectable. Tauros with Intimidate. I know that the Gourgeist can be a menace. And we've got access to things like Stealth Rock, No Guard on the Lycan Rock, Refrigerate Explosion. This has potential to be explosives. Thank you so much for the lurkies, Jaden. This has like an incredible potential. We see the Mega Audino coming out first turn. We know that it's got Healer, but what other things is the Mega Audino going to be able to bring to the table?
I have no idea. And you have I can't believe they sludge bombed into the Pangoro. That's crazy. What is interesting is that the Mega here is the most, I'm going to say, least used Mega in the entire game because it's not great. But the fact that it is a supportive Mega is also very interesting. So I'm curious to see how Crimson uses this Pokemon. Is it just going to be, I'm going to heal Pangoro to do a lot of damage? Am I going to set things up with it? I guess we'll see soon. And it's Trick Room.
The Trick Room.
Oh.
That is not what I expected from this team at all.
Oh, I love it. And this is why I say Crimson. Yeah, Crimson is just such a interesting player. And the way that they build their teams and test things out, you never know what they're going to do, but they tend to work out in very wild and mysterious ways. So we'll see what the next play is here.
Here comes the Rampardos. Now, one thing that they did mention to me when I was picking their brains, they said that this Rampardos is their main attacker. So I do anticipate this Rampardos being full attack stat. We're going to see some Rock Slides coming out right now. Coaching into Rampardos. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be great.
Okay. Sludge Bomb into Rampardos does less than half. Does it get the poison? No.
Poison. Oh man. So I know for a fact that Crimson has, I'm pretty sure Hardstone or whatever the rock powering up move or powering up item is on this Rampardos. So these Rock Slides are going to go crazy. The Will-O-Wisp coming out, they dodge the Will-O-Wisp, 2 coachings. These Rock Slides are going to do insane damage under Trick Room.
Now double damage Rock Slide. Oh, it's Sash Roserade.
Sash Roserade. Does this Giga Drain? I'm sure it's Giga Drain. Their Energy Ball.
Energy Ball.
And they kill the
It takes it out. That's tough. Oh, that is. Oh, with the crit, it is so. I don't know if that crit mattered.
I don't think so.
It might have, but we expected the Rampardos sweep. W Pop Tab Alchemist, thank you so much for donating $10 to Lambda Legal Charity.
Ooh, awesome.
Poison is just whittling away this Gawain. It's making the leftovers effectively nothing.
Yeah. Well, now
does the healer proc come out this time?
I'm wondering what the next move is now that Rampardos is down. How do you go about getting your damage off, making sure that you're able to kill all these Pokemon? The Roserade protects, trying to stall out more of this poison. Bullet Punch into
the
this
Bullet
thing.
Punch incorrectly calls the protect, but it's not enough to kill the Gourgeist. No, the Protect actually does get something out there. I expected support from the Audino there, not an attacking move.
Yeah.
There goes the poison. Healer goes off this time.
Nice. There we go. So the poison is gone, and now the leftovers does what it's supposed to do for the Pangoro. I am curious what that Bailey guy is going to do here. And I'm curious about what Crimson's going to do, because they're not in a bad position. This Trick Room is going to be up for one more turn, but it's not really doing much for him because Gorgeist is in a weird speed tier as well. So I'm wondering what the next play is here.
And I feel like we're going to be seeing that a lot this tournament. A lot of weird speed tiers, like tons of, like, I think at least 3 of the teams in this tournament do not care about Trick Room at all. No, they don't care about Trick Room. They don't care about Tailwind. They are just solid offensive or solid defensive mons.
Yeah. Okay, we have our first sighting of Arbok, and then the Tauros comes out to get another Intimidate off on these Pokemon. Just a lot of pivoting.
Swap.
And then Lycanroc.
Coaching Arbok.
There we go.
Pangoro's support is not what I expected, but coaching is such a good move. There goes Trick Room.
Now I wonder.
Appreciate you lurking.
I wonder what the next play is here, because the Lycanroc, I'm not sure what it's running. I'm really curious if it's gonna set up like maybe Stealth Rocks or something, or Rock Slides. We see a Zen Headbutt. Wow. Over half. And then they close combat into the Pangoro. That's going to kill.
That's now the second Mon for Crimson. He's now unable to pivot into anything else. It is just down to the Audino Arbok. Is that going to be enough to take down 2 of these crazy attackers?
Well, and the Arbok just got flinched due to Zen Headbutt, which is a very unfortunate situation. So even though they have the coaching boost of the defense up, the Intimidate brought their attack back down, so it's just neutral. And they weren't able to attack in this turn. So now they're really on the back foot. They protect here, which is a good call.
But the Raging Bull goes into Audino.
And then the
Rock Slide gets protected. What is the Audino gonna do here?
Is there some healing on this thing, or just another Trick Room?
Puts up a Trick Room.
Okay.
It's 50-50 if that's gonna matter at all. I mean, it might be the best possible play, but 2 against 4 is always a tough position to be in.
It really is. And considering that the Arbok can basically do nothing, I mean, it's going to be in a really tough position. The Tauros could go in and out, get another Intimidate off. There's just so many options that Bailey can kind of play around with here. And that's exactly what they do. They're going to try to get more Intimidates off. They don't care about Roserade. They can sacrifice this thing and see what happens next.
Protect coming on Lycanroc, getting hit by the Draining Kiss. Yeah, I think Bailey has just made a lot of correct plays here.
Yeah, a lot of good pivots. Not really worrying too much about getting counterplayed, really, because there wasn't a lot of counterplay to be seen. And they just kind of did what they wanted to the entire time. And now this Gorgeist comes out, which is, again, going to benefit from this Trick Room just because of its weird speed tier. I don't know what Crimson can do in this position.
Especially not with that Lycanroc, because that thing probably likely has no guard on it.
Oh, true. And if they're running Excel Rock, I think they can just kill the Audino.
Okay. Sucker Punch coming out is enough to take down the Gorgeist, which was a big threat. Is it enough to crawl back into this game by the skin of their teeth?
Well, they do get the Draining Kiss off, but if Rock Slide is what I think it is going to do, I think it might be too little too late.
No guard. No guard. No, the Draining Kiss mattered.
Okay, that Trick Room was actually doing a lot of good here. I'm curious what is going to be. So now it's a 2v2. The Intimidate does come off, so Arbok isn't going to do as much damage, but the Draining Kiss is going to be really helpful. I would double into this Tauros here, try to get that thing off the field. The Lycanroc is not as big a threat, but let's see what they end up doing.
Lycanroc with no guard, though, if they do double into the Tauros, is probably going to kill both, though. This is scary either way. What you really want is for... I was going to say it's one of the two to protect and to call it correctly. That's what you need to see.
Oh, but in
get
this
the Draining Kiss.
Yes, they get the Draining Kiss off. I wonder if the Arbok also attacked. Okay. They're just trying to get rid of...
goes into protect.
Getting as many of the Trick Room turns off as they could. Iron Tail.
That Iron Tail brings it down.
And now it is a 2v1.
I don't think Arbok has any options to deal with two Mons at the same time.
Yeah, I think the play that they were making here was the right one. They made all that they could to try to climb back in. And I wonder if knowing now that Roserade has Focus Sash for the next game is going to matter a lot or not.
Big gunk shot, but just not quite enough.
Not enough.
So many things coming out too little too late there. And the no guard rock slide. Boop.
And they're gone. And that is game 1 in this best 2 of 3. That Bailey guy coming out pretty clutch there. What are your thoughts on the way that all played out?
I think I'm most surprised not to see the Glalie and the Clawitzer come out. Those were the two I was almost positive were going to come out here, and I think now that they've seen how scary that no guard rock slide can be, I think Clawitzer's going to make an appearance here, especially with how strong Clawitzer has got to be in this format.
Absolutely.
I think Crimson played well, but I ultimately my analysis is I say too safe. Crimson played way too safe there. You've got to make sure when you're on the back foot, you've got to take risks. You absolutely have to be willing to take risks. And that last play where they didn't double up into a single Mon showed where their mind is at. And I think that's one of the things that lost them the game, where they could have maybe crawled back into it.
Yeah. A very difficult situation. They started off with, I think so much momentum. The coaching, if it doesn't work itself out, is a little more difficult to get yourself out of because you've put all of your resources into one Pokemon who is now gone. And so you've basically done nothing on the field if that Pokemon is dead. So the Rampardos going down the way it did, it's very unfortunate. And maybe they'll learn a little bit more about what they should play around based on that information.
We've seen a lot of damage come out from the Roserade and the Arbok. The gunk shots were surprisingly valuable, a lot more than I thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's entirely a matter of can Crimson call out which Mon is going to be the big threat here? Can they call out the Lycanroc and deal with it with a Clawitzer or something along those lines for someone else? What are they most scared of seeing this round? And does Bailey change up anything going into this game?
Oh wow! So we see two.
We already see a change.
Yes, from both actually, which is very interesting. The Clawitzer, as you said, I don't know why we didn't see it in the first game, but now we see it here, and it is very powerful because of its ability, which basically powers up all of its aura and pulse moves. But we see it switch immediately, afraid of Roserade doing something. And they also have another change with Simisear here. Interesting.
Very, very different teams coming out from the first round. We see the healer Audino coming out. I expect to see a Roserade Gunk Shot going into it right now. And Roserade protecting instead.
What a choice. And Sunny Day.
Sunny Day.
Oh no, this is actually so bad for that Bailey guy because now you have Sunny Day up with this Simisear.
With Trick Room, inside of Trick Room. And these are probably these are probably min speed Simisear. Min speed on all of their mons probably if it's a Trick Room team.
Yeah. What an interesting adaptation because now you have a Pokemon in Simisear who gets Fake Out obviously, but also has a lot of fire moves and maybe it's running Charcoal or something interesting or weird. I like this different adaptation, completely different team from Crimson. They do still have the Arbok, and then Tauros comes out.
I think that swap was very smart because the risk of failure on the protect, on a double protect, we're probably going to see a fire type move coming out from the Simisear going into the Roserade slot.
And
It's the Blaze kick right there. The Intimidate mattered. Oh, wait, that was a crit.
That was a crit. It did so much damage because of that crit. The Intimidate would have mattered, but they're also in the sun, so this is doing crazy levels of damage. That Tauros is going to die next turn. They're probably going to try and stall out as much of this Trick Room as they can. Aromatisse is an interesting Pokemon, but the Gunk Shot from Arbok is going to pressure them into switching out into Lycanroc, which is a good call.
The Lycanroc.
Absolutely.
Good choice to bring the Claws. They're now seeing that one.
Absolutely.
The Claws are in the Simisear, proving to be very big threats here. Protect coming out on Tauros gets blocked.
A Snarl from Arbok. What an interesting... Okay. And then they correct...
physical attackers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That does almost nothing, but considering that they are intimidated and it's a rock type, that was actually pretty good damage on the Lycanroc. But what can they do next? Because I'm sure they're going to be rock sliding everywhere. The Clawitzer could come out. Wouldn't be a bad choice. The Protect already came out for Tauros. I wonder if Roserade is going to be seen. It's Aromatisse that's coming out.
I actually really like the position of Crimson right now with the Simisear in the sun. I think that just leaving the Simisear here as a threat is going to force Bailey on the back foot for the rest of this game. Because until that sun runs out, that Simisear is commanding everything that both players do.
That's true. That is very true. And it's funny because the sun came out from Bailey, and now they are basically on the back foot because of it.
Definitely. I think Bailey did not expect that Simisear play at all.
At all.
Which again, also no Glalie this game, which I feel like is good given the context of the Simisear, but not so much given the things like Clawitzer, because that would have been a cool trigger to have just to blow up the field, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And
but
now
it's not super great into any of the other mons.
Yeah. And now we have Tauros here, and I think we have one more turn. Oh no, Trick Room's gone. So now Tauros can kind of do what it wants to do, and the Aromatisse here is basically at full health. They switch out the Simisear. I think that's a good play. And they bring back out this gigantic blubbering mess of a Pokemon in Audino. The Helping Hand, Raging Bull, I'm assuming? They headbutt.
Set headbutt in the Arbok. That's going to kill for sure. Ooh. Yeah, there it goes. Even Mikkel takes a lot of risks. That's why you have 112 X's. Numbers going up every day, Mikkel.
The numbers it's crazy. The numbers are crazy. And now we have Simisear coming back out, which again does have that fake out pressure, but maybe we see another double switch here. Bailey has done a really good job, honestly, of basically getting rid of Trick Room's benefits by protecting and stalling it out so that it doesn't really affect what they're doing in the slightest. I'm curious if we're going to see another Helping Hand. Yeah, well, that too.
I feel like if I'm Bailey, I want to protect this Tauros here to dodge the fake out. Like, if they know fake out's coming, I want to protect right here to guarantee that this Tauros survives at least one more turn.
And they switch.
Instead, it's a swap. I guess they want to keep Intimidate on deck.
Which I think
now fake out's not going to do too much.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep.
I don't think we've seen a single attacking move from this Aromatisse until now, and they Moonblast into the Audino, which does...
Into the Audino?
It basically tickles them. It did nothing. And then the Trick Room comes out.
Trick Room goes back up. If maybe we got lucky with a stat drop there on the Audino, it might make a difference, but in this case, not too much.
Yeah. I wonder...
I think losing the Arbok there to... losing the Arbok's Intimidate is a bigger blow than most people are going to be thinking about, because a lot of Bailey's team is physical with the Lycanroc and Tauros right now.
Mm-hmm.
Clawitzer are coming out. You've got... Yeah, now you have to respect this. What's it going into? No guard Rock Slide?
I'm pretty sure it's a Rock Slide, and there it is. And that does so much damage. Is this thing Focus Sash? It is.
That is a Focus Sash Simisear.
That does so much.
What does the... It flinches. Oh no! The Heartbreaker.
And this is where I turn my game off. I ask for a refund from the Pokemon company. I tell them, I'm so sorry. Your game is defective. I would like $1,000. Can you guys please turn off the lights in here? I don't want to be seen. But now...
That is a game-winning flinch right there.
Absolutely. What can you do if you're Crimson? I'm not sure that there's much.
And the Aromatisse will finish off the Simisear.
Yeah, that Trick Room
Effectively
actually
stealing this game.
not helping because the Aromatisse is so much slower.
Aromatisse is so slow.
Yeah. They do get a kill
Taking down
finally.
this Tauros.
There we go.
They're not out of it yet. Holy with the Hydration Nation, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Hey, Holy. Man, what a tough situation to be in. If you're Crimson, you have Clawitzer and Audino. What do you do?
Well, really, again, you've just got to call out the Protect. Like, you want to take down that Lycanroc, but if your opponent reads that, you want to be going into the next one. It's, in this turn, I think it's at a 50-50 at best. What does Crimson call Bailey is going to do here? If Bailey wants to get aggressive, do they Protect? If Bailey wants to play defensive, does Crimson call out the correct Pokemon to attack here?
And then
we see the Lycanroc protecting.
Yep. And the Aromatisse
getting the Trick Room buff. It does matter.
It does. And
wow.
the crit goes off. That Trick Room is so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate because, again, we talked about the speed tiers in this low level of power for the Pokemon that we have. And because you can't control, I don't know if you're going to bring this other very slow Pokemon, and I'm doing the best I can with Trick Room, it just seems to be not benefiting anything that Crimson wanted to do here in the first game or in this game.
Like the Sunny Day we saw very early in this game, all of those tactics are very double-edged swords right now, especially in an unfamiliar format where we don't see a lot of practice techniques coming out. Everything here is new and uncharted territory. Underdogs is not something you see every day. That helping hand almost taking the kill outright. Oh my goodness, Trick Room going down, but it is a forfeit.
It is
Crimson,
a forfeit.
Crimson saying, you got me.
Yep.
You got me good on that one.
That is a
Going into the beginning of that game, I thought Crimson was going to win. Really, with that Sunny Day setup, I thought that was going to snowball. I did not expect that. GG's to both competitors. Oh my goodness, what an incredible game.
Yes.
That means it is going to be Bailey versus Blue in the first round of the semifinals. They will be waiting for us to view. We will be viewing all of the games going forward after this. So our next match we'll be viewing is Blue versus Bailey. Whenever they are ready.
And
incredible. While we have some time, you want to pull someone in?
Oh, we certainly can. I know that we are. Well, I want to check out and just see what's going on with the Stellar and Yami game. So this might be the only time we get to see them. So I'm just gonna check. I'm curious. But yes, we can totally pull someone in.
Thank you, Dark Flame, for the 60 stream streak. You are so kind. That is so many streams to be here for. I think I'm gonna pull in. Let's see. Boop. Ankle for the boopages. Let's pull in Crimson. Let's see what they were thinking. Here they come. Hi there, hello, Crimson.
Hello.
Hi, welcome in. How was that last game for you? We saw that Sunny Day play, and we thought you had it. What? What were your? Oh my goodness, crunchy mic.
Yeah, crunchy mic.
That should have. Is it fixed?
Yes,
it's good. There
it's
we
all
go.
good.
Okay.
Ugh. It's a tough
That's
one.
gotta be that. Yeah, it's a tough one. We genuinely thought you were gonna be getting that second game. It was a heartbreaking flinch. Is all I gotta say.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't even go for an attacking move. I went for Will-O-Wisp.
Oh wow.
But it would have let him live.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
And then I think there was a
no.
miss on a Will-O-Wisp prior to that, which also did not benefit
Yep,
you
there
at all.
sure was.
There was a lot of unfortunate circumstances that came out in that game. What do you think was the part of that you felt like you could have controlled, or that just happened that was unfortunate? Was there anything that you think you could have done differently, or was it just a mismatch in your team synergy?
So
I just realized they
that
started their match
game-
already.
Did they?
They started their match. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
let's see.
a quick thought on it, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
If I didn't miss that first Will-O-Wisp, it would have killed Tauros, so Arbok would have lived.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, that's about it.
Well, no worries.
Well, thank you for popping
Just
in,
unfortunate
Crimson.
misses.
Yeah, unfortunate misses, and maybe you're still in this, just in the lower bracket. It's always room to go up from here. So hope to see you as you climb your way up.
I hope to be in the finals too. So see you then.
See you then.
Hopefully.
See you later.
Okay, so we're watching Blue and Bailey.
we're watching Blue and Bailey.
Okay.
We missed quite a bit. It looks like Lipard has already gone down.
We missed Lipard going down. The raid boss has been felled.
And I can't see the HP right now. Things are going on. Tauros coming out into two special attackers. Very interesting. The No-Guard Lycanroc using Protect. Very fair. I really want to know what took down that Lipard.
Yeah. I wonder, though, now that we see what's going on, we do have a switch up a little bit from that Bailey guy with bringing Glalie, which we didn't see at all in the last set. I wonder what they saw here that made them want to bring it. I guess it's the combination of Toucannon and Goodra, as well as the Beedrill. I guess it would actually benefit from being able to take advantage of that stuff. A trick Espeon. Interesting. Choppleberry.
He has been felled.
And Quick Claw. What an interesting setup here. That Bailey guy is really going to be playing, I think, with a lot of advantage here. Surf killing the Espeon.
Killing their allied Espeon.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't see a swap into Vaporeon, knowing that that's going to come out. As a bold move into the Beedrill. Wow.
So now it is a 2v4, and that Bailey guy has basically taken no damage on any of their Mons, it seems like.
That's crazy.
That's
wow.
wild.
We missed something big happen. And it looks like we know that Bailey's got Glalie in the back right now, as well as the Lycanroc. Tauros Aromatisse. The blackmail works in Stellar's favor. Kel, what you doing behind the scenes?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What are you
I have no idea what she's talking about. I've never been blackmailed ever in my life, so maybe Stella's just making up some new headcanon, which is not unfamiliar territory for her.
Beedrill coming out, Mega, likely going into the Aromatisse if I had to guess. But the Aromatisse protects.
Which is actually not a bad call here. We do see the...
It goes into the Tauros.
But it doesn't do that much. And then Tauros gets the Zen Headbutt into Beedrill. And that's the issue with Mega Beedrill.
Wow.
It is as flimsy as a piece of paper floating in the wind. However, does this Dragon Pulse do anything? Tauros does go down. But now, Blue has to deal with
a 3v1.
the 3v1. And what can Goodra do? Maybe they'll get off some more surfs. Maybe they'll die to Glalie.
Oh no, it's here.
Oh no, it's so tragic.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Do they have Gorgeist?
It's gonna happen.
Oh, the Protect?
The Goodra Protect. Blue's like, you're not exploding on me. Dolphin says Aromatiz's sound sounds like the video of the chicken screaming at the tree. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Like,
Glalie...
Gooey hitting all 3 protect, I always forget that's how that works.
Yeah. Glalie does get the Moody boost, so now they are +2 special defense, -1 attack. I'm assuming they're going to mega here. It is accurate. And I believe we're going to see an explosion protect.
Is it going to happen?
I think that's what we're
Is it
seeing.
going to happen? There's the protect that's coming.
It's coming.
Detonator pushed.
Exploding all over that Gudra. And there...
That is a very dead Gudra.
It is. Goopia has been gooped, and it is a rough one, but that's the way to go out in style. That Bailey guy getting the incredible explosion done. Bravo. Just great work. Tough to see. You hate to see it, but you also love to see it. It is a real good impression to put on your opponent in game 1 of a best 2 out of 3 set.
Wow, what a game 1. Let's see, losers are coming through. Stellar versus Yami. Looks like the winner of that's going to fight Maddie, the winner of that's going to fight the winner of Crimson and Bella. Yes. So next up is round 2 for Blue and Bailey. Let's get a full game in this time.
Okay.
Wow, that was awesome. I'm glad we got to see it.
I'm glad we jumped in.
That was the one thing in this tournament.
Absolutely.
That was the one thing I was like, I want this to happen.
And it happened in only the best way at the end when everything was a little bit determined, but while it was still in the balance, a touch. So I wonder what the adaptation is here from Blue. We didn't see what happened with Lipard, so maybe we'll get a chance to know what they're gonna like change, or maybe it was a situation where Beedrill just doesn't work here. I'm really curious. Beedrill is really weak to this team. You have the Lycanroc, you have Tauros, you have a lot of Pokemon that can just live hits. I'm curious what Blue does.
Honestly, I feel like the Toucannon might make an appearance with Skill Link Rock Blast or a few other things. I know she was playing around with the idea of it early on into her team building comp. A 2-turn Mega Explosion, a really good starting move. It's one of those things, like, if you can call it out with Protect, it does nothing and you just lose your Mega. But if it hits, it's so flashy and it's so good. You win the style points.
And those count for something.
Dark Pulse is the better move there.
Oh, I think.
Oh goodness.
Talking about Heat Wave
yeah,
misses.
respond to Stellar.
Yeah. Heat Wave miss.
We see the Intimidate coming out, and the No-Guard Lycanroc lead as we've seen work their magic throughout this tournament so far.
Absolutely.
What are we gonna see the Lipard do now? Blue does not want to lose it that early again.
Yeah.
She leads with a Vaporeon though, so that's very interesting.
I wonder.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's what they did, Dolphin. Yeah, it was so good, so smart.
I wonder what the play is. So we see Yawn immediately into this Tauros, which, I mean, I think that's not a terrible play. We do see Raging Bull into this Vaporeon. You want to get rid of it, or as much damage off as you can.
Very bulky.
It is, and they Acid Armor, which is fine, but if, and this is the question of what Bailey brought, if they have Roserade in the back, that is not going to matter so much. But we will see what they ended up bringing outside of these
I'm
two
pretty sure
Pokemon.
she also runs Calm Mind on it, but I do think it's not going to matter because she's probably very, very focused on the physical attackers in front of her. She's not going to be stacking Calm Minds here.
Well, and if they are going to make some more plays around that Surf from Gudra earlier, we could see it here and it would work a lot better. Just an incredible decision to make. And then we see...
Oh, Glalei's on tech. Oh, no.
Okay. And it's Aromatisse. All right. I don't hate this from Bailey.
Encore not hitting because of the double swap, and
Well,
Aromavale blocks it anyway.
Absolutely, and that is actually a really good play here, is Aromavale straight up getting the Encore and a lot of other moves that Prankster will proc not to be important, which will be really, really good going forward. So your primary responsibility, if you are blue, is to get rid of this Aromatisse if you can, so you can do anything with Liepard, because otherwise it's just hanging out, grooving.
Yeah, the Aromavale surprisingly come in handy. A Pokemon that I personally had written off as one of the least important in the format, proving to be an active threat and against the Mon we thought was going to run the entire thing.
That's right. Well, and they do get this Yawn off, which will be annoying. I am curious. Body Slam. It crits. Do we see a para? No para. Acid Armor. This Vaporeon is now
Continues
+6, I think, which is a little crazy.
Glalie Exatomic Bomb. Sash Liepard.
And we
No,
are,
not,
well, the sash didn't
doesn't
even.
have the sash.
Yeah, didn't get down to
Yeah.
the sash, but oh goodness, I wonder.
Yeah.
I wonder what Bailey's gonna
Down
do
at
here,
19.
because it is yawned, right? The Glalie is yawned. Do we switch out here? Do we stay in because of these boosts with Moody? Because now it is a +1 defense, +2 attack. Glalie, I think you take those. Yeah, you just take the
Yawn coming out in
benefits.
the Aromatisse.
And now you want to kill this Liepard immediately. Ice Shard gets dodged.
Dodges.
Oh my goodness. And they Calm Mind.
And she's stacking the Calm. Blue is going all in on this Vaporeon. Now, does she have Baton Pass available in case that Vaporeon gets dangerously low? Like right now.
These crits are insane.
Oh my goodness.
These crits are incredible.
If she Baton Passes here to get all of those stacks onto something like Gudra in the back, or maybe even the Toucannon, that Toucannon is going to become extremely scary.
Absolutely. Are they running Baton Pass? I didn't know she was.
I believe she is.
Okay.
I know she was thinking about it. She mentioned that was one of the ideas she had in mind. I'm not sure if she took it to like the tournament itself, but I know that was an idea that she wanted to go for. No more blowing up. Yeah, that Glalie being asleep is going to turn off the explosion for now. Blue might look like she has some very, very weakened Mons, but I still think that I would put it in her favor with that sleep right now. Bailey choosing to wait out the sleep turns.
Which honestly, I don't blame them for, with all of the buffs that they have to this Glalie. If they can wake up, they are +2 speed, +2 attack, and I think +1 special defense. These are all great, and they haven't even gone mega yet.
Surviving the Moonblast, these leftovers putting in work right now.
Absolutely. And with the nerfs to sleep, Glalie could wake up right now, and they are now +4 speed Glalie.
Oh my goodness.
That is scary.
If I'm Blue, I'm feeling very worried about Vaporeon going down right now. Like, I am extremely scared.
Yeah, it is. You put all this effort and energy into it, but you got to keep it alive. Toucannons comes out, so I don't think that we're going to see a Baton Pass. We don't.
Not what I expected.
Yeah.
The Scald comes out into Glalie. It's about half damage.
But you're almost guaranteed to wake up this turn if you're Glalie. So what that means is you don't have to worry so much about this Vaporeon or this Toucannon. If I am Blue, I'm a little
If they wake up
scared.
Mega and explode here, I'm very scared.
If they do that, I think it's going to be a really tough position for Blue to be in, but we'll see.
I don't think there are enough stacks of defense in the... Oh, and it protects?
It protects.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Bailey not going for the explosion play here.
Yeah. Oh, they do have Baton Pass.
There's
oh,
the Baton
no.
Pass. There it is. I
Interesting.
knew she was thinking about it. I'm glad she brought it in this case because that's going to put her in a very favorable position. Who does she swap into? It's Dave the Beedrill. He's here with tons of defense stacks now.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Lots of defense. I don't think that's going to save you from... I don't know if that's going to save you from an explosion, but we shall see.
Honestly, I don't know the damage calc. Like, I don't know if that's possible.
No idea.
I have no clue what's going to happen here.
Well, and you have Glalie with at +2 speed against Mega Beedrill. I think that does outspeed. And then you have +1 attack.
Is it +2 speed?
It
Because
is
it just
+2.
lost one stat.
It is +2.
Oh,
I'm looking
go
at the
+3?
yeah,
Okay.
looking at it right now.
Let's see.
And I think that will outspeed the Beedrill, so you don't even have to Ice Shard here. If you're Bailey, what do you do with this Glalie? I have no idea.
Is it explosion time? Is it gonna happen?
If we see the protect, it may be explosion time. But maybe you don't do that, considering that Beedrill could protect right now. We'll see.
Let's see. Dave protects.
Dave protects. Good protect. Aromatisse protects.
Oh no! I think she called it. Does the toucan? The toucan does not protect.
What a choice here.
I don't think this is a good trade.
I don't think this is a good trade either.
Oh,
now
7 toucan.
All you needed to do there was Ice Shard into the toucan, but instead you trade the life of Glalie for a bird. I don't know. And now you have Mega Beedrill at +2. Actually, I'm sorry, +6 defense.
+6 defense.
Whatever special attack, which doesn't really matter.
It's +1, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And
but
special
it's
defense, which could matter. And now you have Lipard here. That was quite a decision to be made by Bailey. I'm not sure if they just were afraid of making a misplay there, but I guess aggression was the way to go. But I don't know if that is going to work in their benefit.
I do agree with you. I think the Ice Shard into the toucan was plenty. I was very overkill. Yeah, Dave the Beedrill getting the protect on the right turn right there.
Well, now though you have Lipard who can just fake something out if they want to, and if they fake out this, well, you know what? Intimidate on both these Pokemon is going to be helpful. The Lycanroc protects. Good call, so you don't get fake out.
Yep.
They Encore, and this is a problem. Now you're going to see Encore happen.
Encore into that protect is going to be very bad.
Yeah, it's going to be real tough. I wonder...
Thank you for the hydration, Holy.
I wonder what you do if you are that Bailey guy here.
I got to refill my water in a sec. That was my last sip.
Oh, man. I need to drink water. You know what?
If I'm Bailey here, Lycanroc getting... I know Lycanroc is getting Encored into protect. I might swap here while I have the chance.
Yes.
Swapping Tauros. Interesting.
I know what's going on. They're going to try to get as many debuffs of attack as they can. And the Encore stops because of Aromatisse. Now, they do take a little bit of damage here. And now you're going to get to this Rock Slide. What a good play.
And it takes down the Lipard, too. That no guard coming in crazy clutch.
Super clutch. And now you're going to see Tauros
now
come back
on
in.
The back foot.
Yep. It's a 2v3 situation. Tauros is going to come back out here. I'm almost assured of it, to get more attack debuffs going. And now what do you do? Because this Vaporeon is down to like 10% health. Or I guess 52 out of 237, so math. But it is going to go down pretty soon here to anything, really.
Yeah, Vaporeon likely is going to protect here. The Beedrill's gotta move first. Does that Beedrill outspeed the Lycanroc? I believe it does, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So no buffs, but yeah. So just natural Beedrill. The Helping Hand into the No Guard Rock Slide. Oh no. Do any of these Pokemon protect? None.
Drill Run.
Oh, that's not enough damage.
Not even close. The Rock Slide will kill, and now
That's
it is a 1v3 v3. This Beedrill does not have enough damage to get off, unfortunately, and that is a
That's the
forfeit.
Wow.
And a GG.
What a crazy turnaround. That mistimed explosion absolutely
thought it was gonna matter.
absolutely what I thought. Oh, I have gotten kicked from my own tournament, you guys.
Oh no.
Let me get back in here. Next up will be Crimson versus the winner of Maddie and Stellar. If you want to pop into Maddie and Stellar's, I will be right back.
Absolutely, I will do what I can.
All right, let me get back in real quick.
All right, let's see where we are in this game. Oh, goodness. We have, well, right now you guys can't see, but we have Luxray and Florges versus Trevenant and Slurpuff. We have Slurpuff on the team. It is a 3v2, and we see Baton Pass Florges going out to who other than Houndoom. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we're going to see come out right now. Now, we are in the rain, but I'm sure they Baton Pass into something cool. They yawn into the Houndoom slot. That is tough. And we crunch into the Trevenant. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm just going to restart. I'll be right back.
All right.
Coming back.
No worries. And they Hornleech into the Luxray. It looks like Stellar might be in a pretty positive position here. This Houndoom is huge. And now the rain's gone. Oh, interesting. I wonder who set it up. So we see, again, we can't really talk about what happened before this, but we see that the Meowstic is down and the Rotom is down. So it is a Mega Houndoom that is drowsy with +1 special attack and +1 special defense. It's going to get off these heat waves and these dark pulses at a very heavy clip. They do have light screen up on their side of the field. However, this heat wave is going to come out and kill the Trevenant. And that does a bunch of damage. Unfortunately, the Slurpuff by itself is not going to be enough to take anything down. It is a sad situation. The yawn has me crying.
I come into a very crispy tree.
Yeah, the tree is crispy. Not Christmas, but crispy, as you see. Slurpuff was too slow. Yeah, Slurpuff is a rough mon, and now I think it is a GG go next situation. But there are 2 Pokemon sleeping right now. And she switches out the Houndoom into the Florges, which is totally cool.
Oh, what a pretty shiny.
It's so nice. We get the
Dazzling
Gleam.
Not a lot of damage. That was a crit too. Oof.
Luxray wakes up and crunches. They Thunder Fang, and that's it.
Chomp, chomp.
That Jelly Bean gets eaten. Like so many trips I've gone on to the Jelly Belly factory. And Stellar wins.
Now, was that their game 1 or their game 2? I think that was their game 1, right?
That was game 1, yeah.
Or was that their game 2?
So we might be able to watch game 2 if they are in it. GG's
let's
to
see.
Stellar.
They are getting back in, yeah?
Getting right back in it. Okay. Let us take a gander. All right, and we can actually break down these teams and see what our opinions are of them. After one game, seemed like Houndoom is going to be the big, tough Pokemon to take down on Stellar's team. But what are your thoughts on these teams?
I said this yesterday when I was analyzing all of the teams. Stellar's team is very strong as far as like team comp goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it does have a few clear weaknesses, but I don't think Maddie's going to be able to capitalize on a lot of them. I think Maddie was telling me she was in the middle of a move. If you guys do not know, our last charity subathon that I did over on my channel, I did it to help raise money for Maddie right here, the Maddie that is playing, and her wife. They were unfairly evicted, and they were in the process of getting moved while the tournament was getting set up during all the drafts and stuff.
Sure.
So Maddie was just kind of like picking things like in the middle of moving boxes and stuff too. So she's like, yeah, it was a lot, but she wanted to play real bad. So that's why her team doesn't have as much synergy as maybe the rest of the people does. But she's made it work, honestly. Weirdly enough, the Slurpuff, she said, has been her MVP over all of the other Mons.
Well, that is awesome. I wonder what the Slurpuff is running. There is, back in the day, and I mean, I'm old, but back in the day, we used to see a lot of Slurpuff Belly Drum Citrus Berry because I think it gets unburdened and you would just like go crazy. You belly drum and then hit buttons. I don't know if that's what they decided to do here, and it's not like the best double strategy because it's Slurpuff, but that could be a really cool strategy. We'll see what they have here. We did see in the last game that they were running like a rain dance comp, so maybe a little bit more of a supporter, but we shall see what they're running here.
3 grass Pokemon on the field, 2 ghost Pokemon. This is not what I would ever have expected to see.
No. I am curious. I believe Stellar is running a Tailwind Decidueye. And they have Fake Out
on the Flapple.
Shadow Ball into Decidueye. It does a ton of damage.
That's big damage.
Absolutely. And the drop in special defense.
I think that special defense drop is really going to matter.
Absolutely. Well, they Tailwind out.
There's the Tailwind setup.
I think I know what's going to happen. I won't say what I expect exactly from this Decidueye, but I think it's going to be safe. The Simisage, I don't know what it does other than Fake Out. I think it just like is there for vibes and vines. I'm not really sure. But we shall
Stellar
see.
says that she ran out of time. Stellar says she timed out when choosing her Pokemon. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Of course, Stellar runs out of time. Okay,
the Apple Scrap Protect. Yep. Let's see what's going into it. Energy Ball into the Rotom.
Does a billion damage. And they Spirit Shackle.
Spirit Shackle finishes off. Yep. Wow.
And it's dead. That Pop Rocks is going to kick rocks, unfortunately. Goodbye to the Rotom.
A very, very good double up into the right Mon on a Protect turn. That's going to be a hard hill to climb back up for Maddie here.
Absolutely. And with the Tailwind up, they have speed control. It's going to be tough.
Here comes the rat.
The rat truffle, as they're called.
Honestly, adorable.
Honestly, I agree. Dedenne is
Simisage is Rillaboom at home.
Oh my goodness, Truffle taking so much damage, and then we Spirit Shackle into Apple Scraps. Does this kill? It does a lot.
Not quite. Oh wow, Air Slash doesn't take it out.
It does not. They Dazzling Gleam. Well, this will take it out.
There goes the Decidueye.
And then
much need to pick up for Maddie.
Absolutely. Will we see any kind of I was gonna say, will we see any kind of backup strats now that Stellar doesn't? She didn't make the picks for what came to this team in this game, so I wonder what the backup strat is here for her. The Florges is here, which is a very big, bulky Pokemon.
We have Rillaboom at home and we have Grass type at home.
We have Floette at home, basically. What's this thing? The Energy Ball comes out again. That's gonna. Oh, it doesn't kill. It lives. And then we're Moonblasting.
This will definitely kill.
Absolutely. Now my question is, does the Dedenne have like Super Fang, or is it running something else?
Tailwind goes down, but I don't think it's gonna matter. What is the last Pokemon? It's the Slurpuff.
It's the Slurpuff. The Dedenne with 3 HP and a dream. What can it do here? I'm not sure.
He's gonna do his best. That's what he's gonna do.
And his best is to go home because it's fainting. It's hot out. I understand. The summer is coming. And Moonblast into the Slurpuff.
Woof woof, bark bark to you two, Energized.
Hello, Energized.
The D-Gleam getting some chip damage in, but it is not going to be enough.
I wonder what the 4th Pokemon is for Stellar. We haven't seen it yet. It's probably, well, we might see it.
But it's probably the Houndoom, right?
Well,
it's got to be the Houndoom.
What if it's just Rinarigus on accident? Oops.
That would be very funny.
The Simisage doing a lot of
monkeys-
damage.
All of the monkeys have seemed to be very good. We saw the Simi Seer doing some incredible work last match.
Yeah, I think you had to bring one of them because the fake out is such a good move and it does so much in this low power format. But there are other things like Blaze Kick we saw from Simisage from Simiseer, and now this energy ball from Simisage is doing a lot. And one more energy ball.
And there's the energy ball.
Another KO from the monkey. And a crit that definitely did not matter at all. And there it is. GG's to Stellar.
Amazing runs. Oh my goodness, my whole computer just stuttered for a sec. That was weird.
Oh no, the session was interrupted. Oh no.
Right.
Everything's
Oh
broken.
no, that's okay. While we get you back in here, I want to pull over. Let's pull over who is next up.
It'll be Crimson and Stellar, and they're just going to be battling.
Okay.
All
right, let's pull over. Let's pull over Yami. Let's pick his brain while we're waiting.
Should we tell
Hi there.
Crimson and Stellar not to go for the battle yet?
Yes. Yeah. Hello, Yami.
Oh, hey, what's going
Hey.
on?
How's
I
it
didn't notice I
going?
moved.
Yeah, no, we pulled you over. We wanted to pick your brain.
Hell yeah.
How did your team perform? You were one of the few people we didn't get to see anything of in the tournament. It was just unfortunate placements. What
That's
happened?
okay.
How did it go?
I overthought a lot. But I thought the team was fine. I thought I built a pretty good team, but I definitely overthought a lot of things. But hey, it's okay. That's the Pokemon Classic.
That is the Pokemon Classic because it is Pokemon, at this level, it is chess. And what would chess be without overthinking every single move you make?
That's facts. That's actually facts.
Actually facts.
It's chess when you start a game halfway through and half the pieces are already missing from both sides.
That's right.
Me majority of the week watching the draft? Yeah. Like fuck that piece is gone. That piece is really gone.
But they really took the piece
But,
from me. Sad.
Right? On a side note, you just beat me to it. I was just thanking my chat for you, Maple, for getting everything together. I appreciate you guys, and especially with that teacup. And I tried to hunt that twice, and I gave up. You did it in a day.
I'm glad I could get it for you. I was trying so hard. I was like, I literally spent like 3 or 4 sandwiches on it. I'm like, I'm gonna find a masterwork if it's the last thing I do. And I couldn't find the masterwork before the end of the day. I was like, all right, at least we got the regular form.
I was okay with that. Hell yeah. We got to play more. Actually, we definitely got to play more.
Absolutely. And I suppose now's a good time to mention that I do plan on hosting a community event. If Mikkel would like to host another one with me in a few weeks or so.
Okay.
I would like to enter one with as many people that want to join as possible. Anyone from our communities that want to get in here. So if you want to hop in for that one too, Yami.
Hey, you already know I love me some Pokemans.
Let's go. This one definitely will be after the new Mons drop and all the other format changes over, because this was kind of the last hurrah for MA, I believe is the one we're on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that next week?
Probably the next couple weeks. Give people time to cool down and let the meta settle in. That way people can play at their best,
I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Because champions is champions and VGC is VGC.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if we see any of those mons, we already know what's going to happen.
That's exactly right. So we're just going to be waiting to see, okay, what's the VGC strat? What's the meta going to be? Wonder what they're putting in the game. It's going to be a very interesting shakeup because, again, we're limited to whatever they put in champions. And so I'm really curious what we're going to see. Anything you're hoping to see for the next regulation?
Urshifu, which is not toxic.
Oh gosh, no.
Not
please,
Urshifu.
no,
Oh god,
no,
please.
no.
He said the magic word. Urshifu. God.
Get out of my VC right now.
Okay.
Do have it already.
Honestly, I think what I want to see is new gimmicks. I want to see Terra in the game so bad.
That'd be cool.
I want to see like Terra mixing with Megas, where like you can have one of each on your team or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Something like they do on like Showdown and stuff. Get the Smogon strategies. If they turn champions into something like Showdown, I'm gonna be very happy.
Yes.
Facts.
Eventually, that would be really nice. We'll see what they do next. I'm hoping just for more Pokemon, honestly. Give us some more items. Give me Choice Band, please. Give me Covert Cloak, please. You know, I want that. So we'll see when they eventually add those sorts of things into the game as well.
All right. Let's go ahead and get our next match underway, and then we'll pull in probably one of the other people who wanted to hop in between that next match. I think that way we can keep things going.
Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good. So next up, you said it was Crimson versus Crimson is.
Yes, it is Crimson and Stellar.
Yeah,
yes.
Crimson Stellar. All right, yeah.
Stellar. Yeah.
Thank you so much for popping
It's been a pleasure. I'm still watching your perspective.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for joining us, and thanks for participating as well. It's really nice to have you in there. And even if, you know, some of the strategies didn't work as you intended, it's always just practice for the next one. You know what I mean? So we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely facts. Heck yeah.
All right. Boop. Next up is Crimson versus Stellar. Let me type them.
I'm sure Stellar is right now quaking in her boots as she figures out what team to bring. She is what I like to call a good player, but under pressure, she is like, I don't know, what's the word? What's the opposite of a diamond? What is the opposite?
A saltine cracker.
Yes, if you put pressure on Stellar, she may crack into many pieces. Salty pieces, but pieces nonetheless. And hopefully she does not let the pressure get to her here, as she, I think, has a good way to make her way in this battle. What are your thoughts initially as we get into this one?
I'm grabbing my water equipment.
I love how I ask a question and then Maple's like running
off.
No, it's just perfect timing.
I was trying to get it.
Honestly,
I was trying to get it while you were talking.
The best timing ever.
My thoughts going into this are, I don't feel like I'm going to see the Houndoom. Like, I don't feel like the Houndoom is going to make too much of an appearance here, because the only thing it's going to benefit is against the semis here. What I do expect is, I expect to see Runerigus. I expect to see the Decidueye, Florges, Luxray are the most likely.
Okay.
Because I'm anticipating the Clawitzer play here from Crimson.
Clawitzer is a very strong play here for Crimson, so we will see. I think, well, if I know anything about Stellar's playstyle, it is try the thing that I know works until it doesn't work, and I believe we'll see it maybe work here, and then we'll see what happens in game 2.
All right, I have got my water flavor. I can finally redeem that hydrate for them.
Perfect.
You know, so you don't have to careful against Houndoom. Houndoom is not good against Mega Audino. Very true.
Yeah.
We see the double grass type come out again, which very boop. Ankle Savant, how's it going?
Ooh, good play.
Oh, the fake out into the other monkey.
Yes.
Oh my.
The fake out Tailwind. What a good play here by Stellar, making sure that they can at least survive a little bit. Trick Room does come out though, so this is the challenge.
Oh.
Is getting Trick Room up does nullify the Tailwind situation. So what do you do from here?
I mean, really, you know that your Mons are in a very bad spot. Tailwind and Trick Room going up at the same time is, oh my goodness. Like, it's not exactly the same lineup, but it is for the most part the entirety of the game. You have now put yourself on the back foot. It effectively wasted that entire turn for Stellar. Now Crimson's going to be the one who basically decides, hey, all of my attacks are going to go where I want them to first. Stellar is ultimately deciding, hey, I have to protect and call out which mon you want to kill the most.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, she did not get the call on that one, but Wandering Spirit going over might make a difference on that Blaze later in the game. Who knows?
Absolutely. And now you have the very slow Runerigus, who I think could do a lot of damage here. I have the pleasure of knowing what this thing is running. And so if she does play this smartly, which she could, we'll see, then I think she may be able to kind of claw her way out of this situation.
It's still an uphill battle no matter what you do with just how high damage this Rampardos and that Clawitzer can do. And now we've seen the Simisear firsthand. Rock Slide, crazy.
I wonder what she's going to end up doing here. There is a play. She ends up Shadow Clawing, which is definitely a choice, and giving Blaze right back.
Giving Wandering. It goes through. The Blaze kick, oh my goodness.
And they crit,
Ouch.
which doesn't matter too much. The crit does not matter, obviously, but the decision why
well.
goes down. Runerigus here. And it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think what I really want to see here is I want to see Runerigus swap its Wandering Spirit onto something like Rampardos or the Clawitzer. And if that happens, then I want to see Runerigus swap out immediately and just hang on to and then force Crimson to play around that without its ability.
Absolutely.
I did not expect to see the Houndoom come out here. I definitely called that wrong.
I'm hoping their Protect is going to come out here just to see some survivability. They don't Protect. That is a decision made. It does look
Rip
beautiful.
that Houndoom.
Even as it faints, it looks wonderful. They imprison.
Gorgeous, shiny.
So this is an interesting decision to be made here. We see imprison, but what are you imprisoning?
Does Runerigus learn Rock Slide?
No.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I think.
I guess I'd really have to see her team sheet to really know.
I know, and this is something that is important. I know that the Runerigus has some stuff that it could imprison, but at this stage, imprison's doing nothing for you at all, unfortunately. I know it's running Protect, so maybe you can, take away Protect from other Pokemon, force them into making moves, but at this stage, Crimson just wants to attack. It doesn't really, or he doesn't really want to Protect anyway.
Yeah, with this much damage coming out, Stellar is really not hanging on very well, and the burn on Runerigus was just salt in the wound.
It looks like it's gonna go down here after this turn. You could just Rock Slide and Blaze Kick again. The dimensions go back to normal, and I don't think it's gonna matter too much. We are in a 4v1 situation. I don't know what the plan is here going forward.
Next, the Clawitzer.
Stellar Protects, which is definitely a choice.
Now, does Wandering Spirit work on Protect? Because I don't believe it makes contact if it hits Protect, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so then it's not super useful there either.
No. I think if I'm Stellar, going into this next game, what I'm trying to do is make sure that we don't see Trick Room go up. And there is a very obvious way to get rid of Trick Room. I hope that she thinks about that as she goes into this next game, because I do think that there are some cool strategies that she could be using. But we'll see what she decides to do here.
Yeah, personally, I'm not really sure on the Runerigus play. I don't think I would bring it to the next one myself.
Wow.
I think that's one mon I would leave back. It doesn't seem like it has a ton of benefit leading up against anything in Crimson's team.
So there is something in the back. I will say this because I know this. The reason that Runerigus exists is to stop Trick Room from happening. There is Imprison, there's Trick Room, there's Protect, and there's Shadow Claw. So what should happen is Stellar should be using that thing to imprison as soon as possible. I don't think she knew that there was a Trick Room Audino. Now that she knows that, that shuts the Trick Room down immediately. Or what she could have done, which, you know, again, this is backseating a little bit. What she could have done was Trick Room with the Runerigus as soon as she switched into it, getting rid of the Trick Room, and now you benefit from your Tailwind in the first place. But that is, you know, strategies that she has to figure out. So we'll see if that is something that changes in this battle going into it.
For anyone that does not know, when you Trick Room while an existing Trick Room is already up, it returns everything back to normal and nullifies it.
Correct. And
just in case anybody watching did not know that.
And if anyone doesn't know, Imprison stops other Pokemon on the field from using any moves that the Pokemon that uses Imprison has. So if your Pokemon has Protect, then if they use Imprison, that means no other Pokemon can use that move. Or same with Trick Room, same with any other move that Pokemon has. So that's how you shut down. It's another way to shut down Trick Room. The Helping Hand, which is a very smart move here. I wonder if we'll see something cool here.
Snarl.
They Snarl, which is interesting. It does nothing, really. And neither one of these Pokemon are interested in doing special attack moves. I believe we'll see the Imprison. Perfect. Now
there
Stellar just has to make sure that they keep this Runerigus here, because otherwise you do not benefit from Imprison. But that shuts down your Trick Room strats. Decidueye can do a lot here, and I wonder if she'll make some different adjustments. But we already see one big adjustment, which is great.
Now, I think an interesting play here might be to, wait, no, Spirit Shackle doesn't work on the Audino because it's normal type still, right? Or does it change fully to Fairy?
I think it's...
Yeah, I was going to say...
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, because I thought for a second Audino was full Fairy, you could Spirit Shackle to keep it in and guarantee.
Oh, sure.
But I think Audino's still normal type, even after the Mega, right?
Yes. I think it's normal Fairy, if I'm not mistaken.
Keep it in? Yeah. Big damage on the Luxray. Oh my goodness.
I'm curious. The Luxray is not running Intimidate. That's
Rivalry, isn't it?
Is it?
It doesn't have it has Intimidate and Rivalry. That's it, right?
Yeah. If it's not Intimidate, that is, I'm gonna say a misplay. It's unfortunate, but it is okay.
Oh, it could be Guts.
It could be Guts. Right.
Yeah, I forgot it got Guts.
Okay, the Runerigus goes out.
Okay.
Simisage comes in. They Sucker Punch into the Luxray. It is dead. That is
that's painful. We just don't have orbs for it, I see.
Right. I'm curious.
It's just so much. It always, like, no matter how many times I see it, it surprises me how much damage Crimson's team puts out.
Yeah.
Like, there is a lot. Stella was probably hoping for the poison on it, I see. That makes a lot of sense, Fent.
Well, now the Runerigus is out. This is the challenge. I don't see where the damage is going to come from Stellar's team. Like, yes, you have Simisage that can do some stuff, but without Houndoom, I'm not sure that they have enough attack. And then Luxray is already down. Runerigus uses Protect here. But to what end, I wonder? And they Protect into that, which is an obvious one. What do you do if you're Simisage here? You fake out. It does some damage.
That's damage.
Yep, we'll take the damage that we can get.
So now we know that Clawitzer is most likely to go into that Runerigus right now. What is Stellar going to do to answer this? Does she have any Tailwind left?
No, Tailwind just went down. Yeah, and so if you're Simisage, you go directly into that Clawitzer, try to get as much damage as you can with the Energy Ball. And I think you switch your Runerigus out, keep it alive so you don't have to worry about Trick Room, and maybe you Shadow Claw everything forever. It does so much damage.
Wow.
Wow.
It doesn't kill though.
Does not kill.
That's not what you want to see because the Arbok is going to pick up the kill right there. And I think the Clawitzer is going to take the kill on the Runerigus right now.
That's with the Water Pulse. It Blizzard, and they hit the Blizzard. 70% accurate, by the way. And they get the freeze. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Stellar is so sad
What
right
a
now.
What a weird play.
If I'm Stellar, I turn the game off. I say GG's. I throw my entire TV screen into the ocean. Goodness gracious. What a tough situation to be in.
I'm feeling how Sven's feeling right now. What the heck?
Yeah. They hit the Blizzard. That's the first thing. They use Blizzard at all. That's the second thing.
Raw.
It's crazy.
Hit the raw Blizzard.
Raw Blizzard.
It just looks like Runerigus.png right now.
Well, with the changes to freeze and sleep, freeze will end after at least 2 turns. So 1 turn of freeze right now. They did protect, so it's possible that they'll be okay. Decidueye can get a kill here into something, potentially. Like, you know, that is a tough thing to deal with. They do Spirit Shackle into the Arbok, which I don't hate. It doesn't kill.
Even at low.
I think this gunshot's gonna kill.
That's a dead bird tree thing.
Dead bird tree spirit thing. And the Dark Pulse should just
Dark Pulse is enough, yeah.
the kill. And that is GG's to Stellar in this tournament. Crimson gets the win. What a tough one to see.
What a hype game, that Blizzard. Did not see that coming.
That is a tough one for sure. I think there was a way for Stellar to come out of that, but Crimson's team just so oppressive with the Trick Room and the damage that it can output. Really tough one. Really tough one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Let's pull someone in. Who are we going to pull in next? Someone we haven't gotten to see, Bella. We have not gotten to see anything from Bella.
That's
Let's
true.
pull her in here.
That's true.
All right. Yoink, get yoinked in. I hope you were in the middle of a conversation.
Well, hi.
Hi there, hello. Welcome
Hello.
in.
Hello.
Oh, hang on.
Make sure you're being heard.
Yeah, I don't want Crimson and Blue to start. Okay, there we go. Make sure they don't start. We wanted to pick your brain. Bella, we did not get to see you at all this tournament. You and Yami were the 2 people we didn't get to see anything out of.
Oh.
Those jerks started! Let me pop over.
I'm sure they'll forfeit or something.
Wait for Maple to get back.
Yeah, we'll wait for it.
So, hi there, hello, I'm back. I asked them to cancel. I was like, please stop. Okay, Blue. Whoa. Why is Crimson's icon here? Wait. The heck?
What happened?
Hang on.
Oh, the reactives?
Hi there, hello? Okay, we're back. Hello?
Oh. How are you?
It wouldn't be a Twitch stream without a little bit of scuff.
Yeah, of course.
What was I saying? Okay, yeah, Bella, you and Yami, we haven't gotten to see anything out of. How did your games go? What was your what was on your mind?
Okay, so I played against Madigan first, and on our they beat me twice, but on the second round, I had my Emolga that was using a substitute what's it called? Double team set. So my Emolga, who had a substitute up and had plus 6 evasion plus a bright powder. Maddie did not miss once.
Oh my!
My luck was so bad in that round. And then names. And then versus Shay, we traded blows. I think she won the first one, and then I won the second one. And then on the last one, it was just a very tense match. And for that one, I think I was also using the same strat of make my Emolga hard to hit and baton pass over to make someone else hard to hit.
Yeah, it's probably overall a very good thing for the game that the evasion strats were nerfed a while ago, but it is still heartbreaking to hear all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I was really worried because when I saw the no guard Lycanroc, I was afraid you were gonna have to go up against that at some point with the Emolga. I was like, that poor Emolga is gonna get absolutely squashed.
Nope, didn't have to go up against it. I probably wouldn't have brought out Emolga for it either. But my other guys, I had my shiny Passimian named Sports Ball.
Great name.
Sports Ball.
Yeah, is defiant. So if anyone intimidates me, he gets a little stronger. So he was kind of my front runner. And then in the back, I usually had Absol or Pinsir.
Okay.
Both of them just kind of hard hitters to come in and do whatever. My Absol had Super Luck, Scope Lens, and a bunch of plus critical hit moves.
I'm glad you were able to. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, just made to crate you.
It was a lot of fun though. Like I'm so sorry we didn't get to watch yours. We didn't get to watch yours or Yami's, but we got most people in here. A lot of heartbreakers this tournament. Like this was a lot more volatile than I was expecting it to be.
I had fun.
I'm glad you had fun. What did you get to use?
My point
Pinsir?
of playing Pokemon games. I did. Yes, I did use Pinsir. Pinsir was my mega of choice.
Oh, perfect.
He did a few good jobs. He had during my fight with I think it was Crimson. Or what? No, I think it was Shay. The fight with Shay. My Pinsir has Circle Throw, so I was going to hit something. They swapped out, so I just hit the Circle Throw and swapped in the original mod.
To answer Dark Sonic and anybody else who's wondering, we are now on the losers finals next. That will be Blue versus Crimson, and then there's grand finals after that. But Bella, thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for popping in. This was like such a wild thing to put together. I really appreciate you popping in, being here. And hopefully, if you have time, maybe pop in for the community tournament. Would love to spectate one of your matches in the future.
Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you so much, and I'm gonna put you back in the lobby.
Yeah.
All right. See you later.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and give them the okay.
Yeah.
All right, I just sent them the okay.
Awesome.
What's that?
I just looked. I was just trying to check to see if everyone at least got one win in any of their games, and it seems like everyone, at bare minimum, did get a win. Like maybe not a win in an entire round, but they did get a win in some way, shape, or form, which is really cool, considering all the restrictions and weird Pokemon that we have.
Oh yeah.
It's cool that the strategies worked at least a little bit, which is nice to see.
Mm-hmm. The community tournament draft or normal. The community will be normal tournament. It's going to be after the Well, we don't know what the exact rules are gonna be. We're gonna wait till the format rolls out, and then we'll decide on like what we're doing from there.
Gotcha.
But after the new meta kind of settles in,
Which
it's been most fun watching. Thank you so much, Embor. What's up, Mikkel?
I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting. They haven't shared any of what the new format's gonna be outside of, hey, we have Raichu, Y, and X. So I'm really curious to see what they'll do. If they're gonna give us more Mons, which we're hoping for. If they're gonna give us more items, which we're hoping for. If they're gonna give us more Megas, which we're all hoping for. So we'll see.
Yes.
We will absolutely see.
There's the Vaporeon and Liepard lead we've seen a million times, and this time with a Pangoro to support the Audino.
Interesting. I'm wondering, now that I'm sure these two have seen each other. Let me see. Have they faced each other?
I don't think these two have seen each other in ladder at all.
Okay, well, if they haven't seen each other, this will be their first time seeing what these interesting teams do. I'm sure Crimson is aware of the prankster stuff, and that will prevent a lot of crazy strats. With Pangoro, we will probably see a fake out, and we do. Liepard fakes them out, but doesn't fake out
And there's the Acid Armor.
the other Pokemon. I'm wondering, it's not a bad choice. They Draining Kiss, and they dodge. Are we sure that the Liepard has Focus Sash, or is it Bright Powder? Because these
No, we're not. We are not
crazy.
sure. Yeah.
Wild.
Because I believe it was Yoshi or Svent or somebody said it early on that the thing didn't proc. They just got lucky and survived on one.
Oh.
We got some cheering for Crimson from Energize. Let's go. Svent wants to add Mega Raichu X. And hi Boneheart, welcome in. Stellar never had to go against the Liepard in fraternity. It's eternally grateful.
Yes. Well, and now we have confirmation,
wow.
absolute confirmation that it
No
is
sash.
not a sash. It is in fact a Bright Powder. That's why all these misses have been happening, which makes a lot more sense. And it goes
That's
down
even
to
funnier that it survived on one.
yeah, it goes down to a Drain Punch, and I think, yeah, it didn't really do much here. It just got to fake out and then die immediately, which is a little
Yeah,
rough.
did it get the yawn off that turn, or am I crazy?
I don't think so. Well, I didn't see a drowsiness, but it maybe did happen after all.
Yeah, I was reading chat. I might have missed it.
I know, you're fine.
Draining gets surprisingly doing very little to that Goodra.
Yeah. Well, and that's
And
just
the gooey speed drop that's actually beneficial here.
absolutely. With all these buffs to Vaporeon happening, I'm wondering what the strategy is. Are they going to do another baton pass? Are they going to stay in? We now see the Surf with Water Absorb.
It's the surf water, yep.
I love
Like
the
you were saying.
strategy. Absolutely.
And that water absorb will also heal the Vaporeon, so even if they go in for something crazy on the Vaporeon, like some special attack damage right now, that Surf is just gonna guarantee that it keeps healing.
Absolutely.
In addition to its leftovers. This is a very nasty setup.
100%. Also, Panda Jeff is here. Hello, Panda Jeff. How's it going?
Bailey, thank you so much for the sub, Bailey. Welcome in, Panda Jeff, as well. Bailey, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody.
Let's go. Thank you for the sub, Bailey. Oh goodness. Okay, so we are still seeing some surf strategies.
Some crazy pressure coming out from Blue right now. It's slow but steady, just like whittling away every advantage Crimson could get on her. The high attack strat's not working up against all this bulk, it seems.
Yeah, well, and I'm thinking, what is Arbok even doing here? It doesn't seem to be benefiting Crimson like at all. And so if it's not getting damage off, why is it here right now? And maybe the reason is we don't want to bring in whatever's in the back. This Gunk Shot, I wonder how much it's going to do. It does literally nothing. So I would get, well, you want to use Intimidate with Arbok for something, right? So why not switch it out, use whatever you have in the back to do some kind of damage, and then get your Intimidate off when the Beedrill inevitably comes out. I'm not quite sure.
That's what I'm thinking too. I feel like it's so early for the Arbok, and it doesn't have anything crazy that's going to go into Gudra or Vaporeon. And with their just natural bulk, I don't see it doing anything. What I'm really hoping for is I would want to see Rampardos come out and then get some flinches on Vaporeon. That's what I'm really hoping for.
Yeah.
But when you're also looking at it, Clawitzer can't deal with the Vaporeon, Rampardos can't deal with the Vaporeon, and Simisear can't deal with Vaporeon. And with the Pangoro now not in a great spot either, what does Crimson do here to answer Vaporeon? I don't think he's got anything really that can answer it.
I mean, the real solution, in my estimation, is to get rid of Gudra so that it can stop healing this Vaporeon and then actually attack the Vaporeon. But I think Crimson was afraid of bringing in what is probably Rampardos or Simisear into a very obvious Surf situation. But now they just double KO. So I think they would have been better off switching something in. But I guess we'll see what their last Mon is. And why they were so afraid to bring it in.
Pangoro.
There's Pangoro.
It's got to be Clawitzer, right?
No, it was a Rampart. They
It was
were
the
afraid.
Rampardos,
Yeah, they
yeah.
were afraid of bringing that thing
They were,
into
yeah.
a Surf, which makes a lot of sense. But now you're just at a huge disadvantage. I guess you can still do coaching, Rock Slide, but
Coaching
your
Rock Slide's fine,
speed
but
is
it's
gonna...
not enough damage with all those stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the speed is another thing. Like, I don't know if I'm Crimson. I don't know if I have anything to answer both the Gudra and the Vaporeon. You've got to pick one or the other, and the other one is just going to run away with whatever's left. Either you pick up the KO on the Vaporeon very, very early, or you deal with that Gudra and just try to stop Vaporeon from doing anything at all.
Yeah. And then they try to do coaching. I mean, they could have protected coaching, because you can do coaching through protect, actually. So I don't know what was going on there. I think it was going to be dead anyway, and the Water Surf and then Scald was going to get that kill regardless. So yeah, it's a little tough. I wonder what their strategy is going to be. Somehow you need to kill Vaporeon, and I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, that's the hurdle right now. I think if Crimson can get over the Vaporeon hurdle, I think the game is his. But the problem is that in addition to everything else going on, like once you're dealing with the Vaporeon, you're still taking hits from everything else going on. You've got the Surf from the Gudra, you've got the Liepard fake outs guaranteed, and then you don't even know what's in the backfield. Blue has the benefit of, well, I don't have to change my strategy. They don't know what it was, and it still worked.
Yeah. Yeah. And like just from the, actually, first of all, thank you, DJ Caustic. I appreciate that. Hi. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what the strategy is for, I don't know what Crimson does. All of their Pokemon are really, really weak to the Surf, Vaporeon, Water Absorb strategy. And unless you can get those things off the field, they're not really gonna be able to take care of it. So I'm wondering what the strat is here, what the change can be that we see. And immediately we see a different lead. No Vaporeon in the front for Blue, but we still have Liepard who can make life just miserable for Crimson.
And she really does. She does have the space right now to be trying out these different strategies to kind of throw off her opponent. Because even if she loses this match, she might just go back to the Gudra Vaporeon. Maybe she has it in the back right now.
Absolutely.
Mega Beedrill coming out.
They protect immediately.
Dave protect.
Yep.
Fake out going into Arbok. Not what I expected. The Blaze Kick hitting into the protect. Amazing turn for Blue.
Absolutely.
Very, very good turn. And now that we know that this is a Bright Powder Liepard, depending on what comes out, we know that the Rock Slide is very, very unsafe if that's the case.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, all the high damage options that you would normally see are still still very scary to try and go for.
Absolutely. And we do see a drill run into the Semiseer. Semiseer probably going to Blaze Kick right back, which does get a kill. That is a trade you're willing to take every single time.
Yep, absolutely.
And they do get a gunk shot off into the Lipard. A
And so
double
wow.
KO. Which
What
does,
a turnaround.
That's an incredible turnaround. But now, this is the hard part. You must deal with Gudra Vaporeon. And what is your strategy? What is your strat? How do you get rid of these Pokemon? I don't really know. But you need to take down Vaporeon as soon as you can. I think the killing Gudra is the best strategy here.
Yep, either you get the double up into the Vaporeon right now, or you take out that Gudra ASAP before Vaporeon can set up its defenses.
Yes. I think Gudra is...
I think...
Oh.
A Will-O-Wisp. Very interesting. I suppose that's smart against the leftover strategy.
Yes. You want to get damage off on it consistently. And I think the idea is, well, I know that whatever damage I do to this thing is not going to matter. But if I get damage over time, that's going to be helpful. And my Simisage is going to die or my Simisear is going to die anyway. So let's just do something with it while I can. And then we get a gunk shot into the Gudra.
Big gunk shot.
Oh my gosh.
Incredibly huge gunk shot onto that Gudra. That's what you've got to do. You've got to knock out one of these Pokemon very early. Get that big damage. And now we know that the Arbok is a big threat against the Gudra. I think Blue's going to go straight for it next turn.
Absolutely.
Well, not with that sleep. Maybe not. Forgot about the Lipard Yawn.
Yeah, that part does not help. But I wonder, is it Clawitzer in the back maybe? Is it Pangoro in the back? Either way.
It's got to be Pangoro. It's Audino.
It's Audino.
Very interesting.
I don't love this because...
Well, that's only 3 of the Mons.
It is,
Maybe they're
is.
hoping to get rid of the sleep turn one.
That could be a play, or maybe they're going to Trick Room here and they have a very slow Mon in the back that's going to do some damage. The only reason I don't love this is because I would love for Crimson to go out and just hard attack the Gudra, get the kill, and then, deal with the other Pokemon next.
There's the Protect. Does the Healer? No, Healer does not go off. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It begins. It is now an uphill battle, and the Protect. Oh.
I don't know. I mean, the sleep is what's really ruining the day for Crimson. If Arbok wakes up here, which with the nerfs to sleep, that should happen, and with the healer, that should happen, but we'll see. If you get the kill on Gudra, this does make it easier for you to handle the Vaporeon. But we'll have to see what goes on in this next turn.
Yeah, what we really want to see here is we want to see that we want to see the Arbok wake up from either healer or an early sleep wake, and we want to see big damage on the Gudra. If that does not happen, it is going to be an uphill battle for the rest of this match for Crimson.
Absolutely. And the Gudra
Surf coming out.
What is
Does
that?
This kill the Arbok?
Nope, Arbok still lives.
No.
Does it wake up? It's still asleep.
It doesn't.
They scald into it. And it dies. That is really rough. They even get a crit, which I'm not sure if it mattered. Do they get Draining Kiss off here? How much does it do? It does no damage at all. That's tough.
It was just a little peck on the cheek. Audino walking up to that Gudra and going, mwah. And that's about the end of that.
Absolutely.
It is the last one.
Has to be Clawitzer, right? And it is. And this is... I don't understand. The thing that...
Clawitzer Bailey guy.
Just
noticed that.
Right. The thing that I'm curious about is maybe you run Blizzard here. You can get your kill on Gudra. But with the plus, 2 in special defense and in special attack... I don't know what you can do against this Vaporeon. Maybe
Helping
it's
Hand Blizzard?
Helping Hand Blizzard? It's Dragon Pulse into the Clawitzer. Another
Vaporeon's still going for those Calm Minds. That's pretty greedy. That's really greedy.
But they can't. They're not really gonna.
Benoit, this is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's the Dark Pulse enough to take it down. Okay, it's not hopeless.
It's not hopeless. However, with +3 special defense, I don't know what you can do.
The raid boss Vaporeon is what this is.
Yes, 100%. And if all you have is special attackers, it's gonna be really, really rough. I'm not sure if they can get out of this. The Scald doesn't kill.
Not a kill. Oh, the burn.
The burn.
No. How much? That Dark Pulse does nothing.
Do they Trick Room? They do. So they will
Trick Room.
They will be able to get an attack off. Maybe you Helping Hand, Dark Pulse again here. I don't think we've seen Protect on this Vaporeon, which if that's the case, oh, that's good. The burn is tough.
I think no matter what happens here, I'm so impressed with Crimson for the adaptation into dealing with that Goodra. That was the sickest play of the whole event. That was really, really good to see them come and be able to take down half of the raid boss there.
Absolutely.
Here comes the Helping Hand like you called out. Is it enough? Is it going to be enough? Crit? No crit.
No crit. Do we get a flinch? No flinch. Calm Mind. And that
we get another Calm Minds.
Is going to be really tough to deal with.
Rip to the claw, sir. That burn's going to take it down. The healer comes out.
They heal.
No way.
Okay. There's still a chance. There's still a chance.
Oh, we are hanging on by just by the tippy tips of his fingers.
5 HP in a dream. I'm hoping that we see another Helping Hand, Dark Pulse. We can get a flinch. There's a flinch chance every time that this happens, and there's a crit chance every time this happens. Do they get a flinch?
No crit, doesn't flinch.
No flinch.
It does not flinch.
Oh, it's tough. And
now it's just a +1,000,000 Vaporeon versus an Audino.
Yeah, on the bright side, I mean, there's still some way to live this. With Audino using Drain Kiss, it's not all done, but the Calm Minds are going to make it basically negligible damage. It doesn't really have anything else to do. Yeah, that's almost less than the burn damage.
Oh my goodness, that Scald.
It's a crit.
Oh.
Which I think actually does matter here. A little bit.
100% matters, yeah.
I think the burn.
There's now. Yeah.
The burn.
There's very little.
Yeah. There's a world where this goes. I mean, maybe some crit draining kisses. No, they heal back like 4 damage.
Yeah.
And the Scald.
And the Scald will kill.
And that is
that is GG's.
Jeez, best 2 out of 3. Crimson does go down 0-2 here, and I think the biggest issue was not getting a crit with your Clawitzer and the sleep turns on Arbok. With healer and the nerf to sleep, you would have hoped that they would have stayed awake earlier, and that gives you more damage onto the Vaporeon. But unfortunately, that did not happen. And now, well, 3rd place for Crimson, not too bad. But we will be moving on to our grand finals coming up very shortly here.
Yeah. Now we had Crimson in earlier, but I think that one deserves to get Crimson pulled over. Let's yoink him in here.
Yeah, let's talk to him.
All right, Crimson. Hey, welcome in, Crimson.
Oh, hello.
Hi, we yoinked you over. What a run, Crimson. That was crazy. That last game. So many like nail biting moments. That the hoping for the crits, hoping for the flinches. Where's your emotions at?
I'm wishing I didn't bring Claw Whitson. I would have brought one of my physical attackers, or Rampardos, or any of them.
Yeah,
I missed the gunk shot there at the very beginning, which was rough.
Yes, that was rough. The gunk shot miss, and then the yawn turns of you going to sleep as Arbok. That was also rough, and healer not procking, also rough. Just a lot of RNG stuff that was not in your favor. Really tough.
It was like watching you fight like a boss at the end of a JRPG. It's like you got through the Lipard, you got through the Gudra, and like the Lipard from the grave coming and just clawing its way back, and it's like, no, you're dealing with my prankster even after death. And then all of that, like I think all of us were kind of just like sitting there like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna take down the raid boss? Is it over? We were
one crit and I would have killed it.
One crit was all it took. One crit, or a flinch. Flinch would have been nice for you too. Like just every RNG
would have been nice.
You could have had. It just didn't come through. It's actually really rough to see that, because I know it was just
and then
one
he crit
move
my
away.
Aldino.
Yes.
Crit my Aldino.
He just crit
oh
your Aldino.
My god.
Oh, it was tough.
Like we were all like, yeah, a crit will make the game. A crit will make the game, and then it was on the other side.
A crit made the game, all right.
Right. Well, how did you feel about your performance in the entire tournament? I think you did pretty well considering the restraints on you, you know, getting Audino as your mega. How did you feel about how you performed?
I definitely could have done better. That last game, I made a mistake by not bringing a second physical attacker.
Yeah.
And I probably should have fake outed with whatever his name is, Semi-Sir, that first round.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
but besides that, I think I did pretty good.
I agree.
Amazing job, like with a bunch of mons that are not only underutilized but like underrepresented, things you never see, like Semi-Sir, Pangoro. You just don't see those in Champions at all. Like showing people like what they're really capable of, and like it was cool to see like the off meta stuff really getting to shine here, and we appreciate you showing up for it.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, let's go ahead and get everyone set up for grand finals. Thank you again. It will now be Blue versus Bailey. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and mark those scores real quick.
Okay.
And they should be able to make it. Blue posting memes in the Discord, making it to the finals, but having to fight Bailey again. I won, but at what cost?
Yeah. Well, and this will be interesting because we did see them face off in the finals, the higher bracket or upper bracket finals. So it'll be interesting to see what we end up witnessing this time after they've already done 2 battles. Will that Bailey guy have a different strat? Do they need to change anything? Will Blue have a different strat? Do they need to change anything? I guess we'll find out very soon here.
Blue coming in for revenge. This is the person who took her out of winner's side, I believe, if I'm correct, right?
That is correct.
Bailey is the one who took it. Yeah. So this is a revenge match. Now, does Blue have the oomph to really get through Bailey's monstrosities?
It is Bulky Mon versus Bulky Mon in this last set that we'll see. Will we see a reset from this bracket, or will it just be a crazy last round? We will find out very shortly here. Last time that we saw these two come together, the Lipard was not really a big problem. That Bailey guy was able to make a lot of switches, and the Aroma Veil really came in clutch, basically not allowing the Lipard shenanigans to work at all. And I wonder if that's going to be something that we're going to see Blue play around with, or are they going to be in another kind of battle against their own choices with, do I bring Lipard? Do I not bring Lipard? What do I do?
that was also with a misplay from Bailey too. Like Bailey was able to take that game even wasting the mega. So Blue's got a lot of ground to make up right now.
Absolutely.
We've seen the Surf Vaporeon strategy work. I don't remember if we saw it come out in her game versus Bailey, but leading into something like this right now, it's the Beedrill and the Goodra that come out. Very interesting. I fully expect to see a Mega Beedrill U-turn on that Roserade. But you now got to worry about the Lycanroc, which is a crazy threat into your Beedrill.
Absolutely. And I think we did see the Surf strat with Blue, but what we also saw was Surf killing the Espeon. I don't know if that was in...
It killed the Espeon instead of... Yeah, it killed... Yeah, that was the skate, yeah.
That was...
It killed the Espeon.
Yeah, that did happen. Oh my goodness, the U-turn does go into the Roserade. They proc the Focus Sash immediately. And who do they go out to? This is the real question. What is your other Pokemon here? And it is...
It's the Vaporeon.
The Vaporeon. I wonder if they do Surf here. Because that's what I would do. It's a little cheeky Surf.
Good damage on the Sludge Bomb.
And Poison.
Oh, wow. That's massive. I'm going to move you over, Mikkel, so they can see the HP bars.
Oh, that sounds good. Sounds good. Yes, please.
All right.
What a good play. This is exactly what I would have done. You Surf right now. You kill the Roserade. You basically get rid of your biggest threat against your Vaporeon. And now Lycanroc can't really do too much. I mean, obviously, you can probably, I don't know, focus down the Goodra if you want. But with this Vaporeon not having too many fears... Well, I guess you know what? Glalie is a big thing to fear. Never mind, I take it all back.
That's a very big thing to fear over the Goodra. But don't forget about the Gourgeist as well. The Gourgeist does have access to a lot of good grass moves that could deal with the Vaporeon.
Absolutely.
Rock Slide not taking out the Goodra is pretty big here as well. That's another turn of Surf.
And Lycanroc goes down.
Oof.
I wonder if we see Tauros in the back, or if we see Gourgeist, or if it's Aromatisse. I mean, honestly, all of them are good to use. We do get a Body Slam, hoping for the Para. No Para, but we do see Acid Armor, and that is going to be really nice for this Vaporeon to just hang out and chill, get its boosts up, and not be threatened. Goodra does go down to the Poison.
Oh. That's notable. Now, if I'm Bailey here, I think I want to bring Gourgeist out to deal with this Vaporeon. That way, Glalie can clean up anything else that's left. That's my prediction. If I'm Blue, I feel like Liepard is probably in the back for Fake Out, right?
I would think
Tauros.
So. Yeah, it's Tauros, which is what we saw last time. It was a mix of either Tauros or Aromatisse that they would bring. We didn't see Gourgeist against Blue at all. So I wonder if this is going to be a change going into the next game. But right now, the decisions to be made from Blue, I think are going to be interesting. Like, who are you faking out? Because they're going to protect, get more Moody boosts. And they yawn into the Glalie, which is not a terrible play. But the Raging Bull into Liepard doesn't get a kill. And we get more boosts for our buddy Vaporeon, who is going to become a raid boss very shortly here.
Now, for the rest of this game, it is just a matter of, does Blue predict when Bailey is going to pull the trigger on that Mega Glalie? We've seen it work. We've seen it go off.
Yes.
If Bailey goes for the trigger early, before these stacks on Vaporeon can go up, oh no, the Encore makes this... Oh no, this is very bad.
This is tough. You can't... I mean, I've said this so many times. I'm like a broken record with it. You do not protect in front of Prankster ever. Unfortunately, it seems like either Bailey did not remember or didn't even consider that this would be a possibility. But once they hit protect, it was game over from that standpoint. Because I think... Well, I know that Mega Beedrill is in the back. You can basically lock in, kill the Tauros, and then deal with Glalie later. This is a really rough situation to be in.
Turns, yeah.
Yeah.
3 turns is just so long for Encore.
Yep.
It's having been on the receiving end a million times. I'm a prankster Encore player myself. I run Whimsicott, I know. Being on the receiving end of it too, it's not a fun place to be because your Mon is effectively a sitting duck, and because you can't, they get the protect off, which is crazy. Not that it matters.
No.
The Zen headbutt getting blocked too. Oh my goodness.
Oh, interesting Scald into the Glalie here, though. I would have considered that your biggest threat is just Tauros. Kill Tauros and you can kill Glalie later.
Maybe she was worried about the Moody buffs.
Perhaps. You know, that's fair.
Because Moody is not to be overlooked either, and I think that's one of Bailey's like greatest strengths throughout this whole tournament is what he does is he holds on to that Mega for so long to get the Moody going.
Is that 3 protects in a row?
Another protect. it was 1 a miss and then 2 in a row. So
Okay.
that's even rarer, I think.
Absolutely. They do Zen headbutt into Dave. Dave goes down. Did they double
Dave's
into
down.
Tauros like I would predict, or do they Calm Mind here? Okay,
They double. Yep, you predicted correctly.
Perfect. And now it's a matter of how much does this explosion do eventually when it happens? Because the Encore ends.
Well, I don't think you can explosion here because it's now 1-1. I don't think you explosion. I don't think because it'd be a tie.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
I thought.
I don't know how Champions handles that.
I thought that if you're the one that kills using it, then you are good. Like you win that.
Body slam open for a para.
And they don't
Man,
get
those.
it.
Yeah, those defense buffs are crazy.
And considering that explosion actually might not kill here because you only have +2 attack, maybe they don't even go for it. They haven't even megaed yet, but they do protect. I think this is a little tough for Bailey because he's basically just hoping for the Moody boosts to take him over the top. And Blue can just Calm Mind forever if they want to.
Narayan's asking, will there be a community draft tournament? If so, I'd love to be in that. I don't know how we do a community draft tournament. I will keep it into consideration. I don't know because there would be a lot of people interested. Well, let me see. It would have to be very limited slots, but give me some time to cook on it. Maybe Mikkel can help me out with that too in the future.
Yeah, potentially. I have put a poll out in my Discord of. Oh wait, well I'll talk about that in a moment.
Oh,
Right now, we are close to getting this kill. It looks like it's a matter of time until this Vaporeon wins, but it could go either way depending on what goes on this next turn. I think. I don't know how I feel about this protect stuff. If I'm Bailey, I have to Mega and then immediately explode, hoping that we get the kill. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's what they have to do in this next turn. It's gonna be a 1 or the other.
They've really got to Mega and get a crit here. And I think Blue might call. I think Blue might call that out. Honestly.
In protect, I don't think this Vaporeon has protect, does it?
Yeah, actually, we have not seen Vaporeon protect.
No.
Wait, it's a raw explosion.
Raw explosion.
No way.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
If
They
you
didn't even Mega.
if you Mega there.
Didn't even bother.
Yeah, you might have had a chance. It's who stays standing last. I see.
And
So
that is GG's. So that is 1 game on Blue's end. She's really making a comeback, clawing her way back
yeah,
into potentially.
all she has to do is win one more and she resets.
That's right. Potentially resetting the bracket, which would be awesome to see. Okay, so the thing that I was going to mention about a poll that I put in my Discord was about making a draft league. Because I think a league would be more likely to happen, at least, I don't know, my community maybe. Because a tournament, the thing that I would be afraid of, and this is no shade to anyone, things happen and come up, but it would be people drafting and then not being able to show up for the actual tournament day, depending on how many people you make it and stuff like that. So that's the bigger challenge around making a draft tournament versus a draft league, which is like, okay, during this week you guys have to battle and we'll record the battle or something like that. But a tournament makes it a little bit more difficult So not a bad
Yeah.
idea
What is it right now? It is 1-0 in favor of blue, and she is in the loser. So if she wins one more, it resets, and we go to one more round of finals, which would be a best of 5, if that is the case.
Yes. Okay.
The 2-cannon lead is not what I expected here. Blue's tried and true strategy of the Gudra Vaporeon. Maybe she swapped the 2-cannon for the Beedrill. The Beedrill did feel like one of the weaker links on her team, but still gotta respect it.
The U-turn was so useful, though. I really liked the U-turn surf thing that happened. I don't.
Embor says be down. Sorry for Mikhail's idea, but yeah, we'll cook on it. Like I said, I do like the idea of a league better than a tournament for a community because there's just too many people. But we'll talk about this after the event.
Yeah.
There comes the skill linked. Was that Rock Blast?
Yeah.
Skill link Rock Blast, 5 hits. Not
I don't
bad.
hate it.
Sunny Day coming out. Now we saw this come out earlier in the tournament to Bailey's detriment, actually. Now let's see what the point is. I'm assuming this is Chlorophyll Roserade.
Yes, but we haven't seen much from Roserade other than Energy Ball and Sludge Bomb, right?
Yeah, it's just been Energy Ball Sludge Bomb. We know it's sashed, but that's it. Let's see. Gudra coming out into the sun. I don't think that's going to matter too much, but it does resist the grass moves at least. And with Gooey, the speed drops will really matter. But Weather Ball. Oh, that is not what I expected. I like the setup there. Roserade dodged the Rock Blast. Oh, that's gonna matter a lot.
That's really tough. Rock Blast is like most rock moves, it is not 100% accurate, unfortunately, and so using it is a little tough.
And the worst part there is that 2-cannon, albeit a very strong Pokemon, its biggest weakness is just how slow it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a Pokemon you want to have those low accuracy moves on, which is why we don't see it a lot in regular VGC. But the Energy Blast taking out half of Vaporeon, that was not a good swap for blue.
Not at all. The Ice Beam does do a lot of damage, but on the other hand, with Sunny Day up, can the Surfs and Scalds do much damage? I'm not too sure.
I don't know. I don't think there's enough time left. The crit Moonblast hitting hard.
Yes.
Procking that Citrus Berry for Gudra absolutely matters here. With Chlorophyll Roserade, I don't think the Surf is going to heal Vaporeon in time. I think we're about to get our answer. Does this Vaporeon have Protect or not? We know it's got... No, it doesn't. It does not have Protect.
Right.
It's got Baton Pass, Calm Minds, Scald, and...
Acid Armor.
Acid Armor, yeah. It does not have Protect. There's no way that this Vaporeon survives this next hit.
Yeah, they just Energy Ball into it.
There it goes.
And with Vaporeon
Bailey
down,
has dealt with the Raid Ball. Yeah.
I don't know what they can do. Like, that's kind of their only... I think having Vaporeon in this game is their win condition because everything else is either too slow or it's Lipard. So I don't really know what they can do here, unfortunately. And then Gudra's going to go down. Oh, it lives.
It hung on. Blue's bulk favoritism showing hard there.
Absolutely. But now what do you have? I mean, you put this Lipard back in, so you can fake out. That's kind of it, though.
But you've got that Aroma Veil up. The potential of Aroma Veil messing with the Lipard is very strong. This is a strong position for Bailey.
Absolutely.
Glalie, the detonator is on deck. It's here. Do we deal with it, or do we just let Glalie run away with some moody buffs? It's there's the Protect coming out in front of the Prankster again. That's very a double Protect.
Yes.
Huh.
Well, they're able to do this because Lipard can't do anything due to Aroma Veil, so they can't be encored. So this is safe.
True. Very true. Yeah. And to get the booty buff, yeah, I think that was worth it.
Yeah.
Bailey opting for the slow but steady play there.
Absolutely. And you basically protect yourself from being faked out, which I think is the only thing that this Lipard can do. Because otherwise, I guess you can get some yawns off, but I don't know. And I don't know.
Knockoff can deal some damage to Glalie, but that's the only other option it has.
Yeah. Wait, does this Lipard have knockoff?
I believe this Lipard had knockoff, if I remember right. Okay. The yawn goes off on the Aromatisse.
The Ice Shard into the Goodra.
Ice Shard.
Good call.
Takes it down before it can even get anything done. Yeah, this is a bad position because we know this Toucan is at 10 HP.
And this, oh my gosh, the Moonblast does so much damage. It's so
Oh my goodness.
I think, oh, and there it is.
Blue calls it. Yeah, she says, hey, you got me.
Yeah.
Wow. It's now a game 3. Oh my goodness. Game 3, here we go.
We are going into a really important game here, folks. If Bailey wins this, they will be our tournament winner. However, if Blue wins, then she will be resetting the bracket and we'll be going into our game amongst them all for all the marbles, if you will. So who is going to take this out?
One shiny from Maple.
That's right. Who is going to take this?
Personally,
let's see.
Personally, I like the idea of the Toucan going into the Glalie, but I think she held she played her cards too early on that one. I think the play here is to lead Lipard and Vaporeon and start messing with whatever Bailey throws out there, because I don't believe he's going to lead Roserade again twice in a row.
Yeah. I think Blue has changed her lead every single time. It's been Lipard and then something else each one of these battles. I wonder if they have found something that they like or what's going to go on. But Bailey, I don't know. Their Aromatisse switch, like, to change and use that thing as a way to cover for all Lipard strats is a good one. And the Roserade hasn't really been dealt with. The Focus Sash is so powerful for this very fast grass thing. It's really nice. So we'll see what they choose to lead with.
Yeah. Oh, I was right. There's no Roserade, but it's the Lycanroc.
Yeah.
Into the Beedrill. This looks really good for Bailey overall, I think.
Yeah, I think once again a brand new lead for Blue, which I think is very interesting, but also a brand new lead for Bailey too.
Hello, Kaylee. Lovely to see you. Welcome into the finals. This is pre-reset grand finals. Blue is popping off with the Beedrill. Do you think she's gonna go into the Aromatisse this time? And Kaylee says hi, Mikkel, as well.
Hello, Kaylee. I think, if they, this is the thing. If you misplay and you don't U-turn to the right thing, you are dead. And they decide to Poison Jab, which now means your Beedrill is dead. Ugh.
Oh my goodness, that's painful. That is a painful turn 1.
Oh, man.
Blue is now going to be hard pressed to reset this bracket right now.
Absolutely. And then the Acid Armor, which is not a terrible choice. I think you have to go for the U-turn into Lycanroc, expecting for the Aromatisse to protect there, because you know that if you don't get out, you are dead to a Rock Slide. Like that, I think that has to be the choice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that she didn't lead with the Lipard, but now, unfortunately, she can't fake out that Rock Slide. It's going to be big damage either way. Vaporeon with a little bit of a buff now, but nothing crazy.
Ooh, and this is going to be a Moonblast.
Protect on the Lycanroc is a very... The fake out into the Lycanroc is blocked. This is Blue putting all of her eggs on this Vaporeon right now. She's now doubled up on Acid Armor, which is really good into the Lycanroc, but I'm not sure how she's going to deal with whatever's in the back if it happens to be Gourgeist or Roserade. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. And we see the Sunny Day come out. It's likely a Roserade.
Absolutely. And even if it isn't, this Sunny Day is going to do so much to Vaporeon because you're basically subtracting 50% of every Scald that would come out. And they get
it's a close combat.
That is tough to see.
What a mix-up.
And so now
actually impressive plays from Bailey right now. That
Yeah.
close combat, I would not have seen coming. Not with all the rock slides and everything.
Yeah,
I am doing wonderful, Kaylee.
I've seen one close combat in this game from that Lycanroc, and it comes in at a very perfect time. Unfortunately, I think Bailey's just been making the right play each and every turn. Like every time that Blue's like, I'm gonna fake out this Pokemon, I'm gonna poison jab this Pokemon. It's been the right protect. It's been the right Pokemon to come out and counter it. And now you have Toucannon and Vaporeon, which are not gonna like what this Lycanroc can do. Under the sun.
Bullet Seed into Lycanroc?
Nothing. Well, the Rock Slide's gonna happen first. I don't know if this Toucannon can handle it.
No, I think the Toucannon dies here. It protects. Okay, what is the Aromatisse gonna do in this case? It goes Rock Blast and a Lycanroc. That... Oh my goodness. Vaporeon continuing to stack up. The longer this thing stays alive, the more of a threat it becomes, and with the Sun Turn slowly dwindling away.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting some good solid chip damage on the Toucannon.
And a special attack drop, which does not matter, I don't think, at all. But
no,
still
this thing's definitely physical.
Yeah.
The Aromatisse are getting yawned. Okay. There is a win con here for Blue. There is a win con. What she really, really needs is to take out that Aromatisse before it wakes up. But after the Lycanroc, I think.
I was gonna say unless they switch out, but they choose to stay in. Oh.
Is this a double into the Lycanroc?
Ooh. This Lycanroc's gonna be able to get the Rock Slide off. Does it hit? It does. I think Toucannon dies. It lives?
It survived?
Oh, man.
How did it survive that?
And they choose
what am I saying? It's Blue's bulk. She loves bulk. What am I saying?
She's like max HP, max defense. Something like that. What a choice. Okay, well, this wasn't the worst decision to make. Lycanroc will die to another Rock Blast here.
If it hits.
If it hits. If it chooses to protect, which is what Bailey has shown that they would likely do, and they do. So now, if this Toucannon Rock Blast into the other slot.
Call?
Good call. How much is it doing? Not. I mean,
like
it's about
50%.
About.
Yeah.
I think at this point you're just trying to stall out the sunny days. Maybe you get a Scald off. That's not bad at all.
She's waking up is not what you want to see here. You wanted one more turn. Goodbye, Toucannon. You did better than I thought you would.
I agree. I was surprised. The living on 7 HP was nice. Unfortunately, here's the issue. Aromatisse being awake can just set Sunny Day up once again. And now Scald is still going to do literally nothing.
That's exactly why I was thinking what you want to do is you want to take out the Lycanroc before it is able to get the Rock Slide off and then kill that Aromatisse very shortly after. I think that was Blue's immediate win con. The Rosary coming up, we're going to see the Sunny Day, I believe. I think that might be it.
Oh, they protect
no,
here.
He protects.
Yeah. They do Scald into it.
But it's a correct call.
Yeah. Every time. Every protect has been the right protect. Each and every time.
Yeah, I don't think Bailey's missed a protect.
No.
Like, there might have been one.
Yeah, Blue's just been, unfortunately, aiming at the wrong Pokemon at the wrong time. And I think it's going to cost them this game. But also, the Energy Ball is just going to do so much damage here. It doesn't. Actually, the Calm Minds.
Less than you thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. That
Skull's
does
doing more.
Pretty
Does he get the
good
burn?
damage.
No burn.
Sunny Day is gonna be.
This
really
is where it starts to turn. Because now it goes from a potential 3-shot to a 2-shot guaranteed, maybe even less.
Yeah.
With Vaporeon's bulk, I think this is now a 2-shot from Energy Ball. If Blue is unable to protect, I think a simple double up could take her out here with the Moonblast, maybe.
Those Calm
Probably
Minds.
not with all the Calm Minds.
Yeah.
But the Helping Hands, oh, I forgot that was there.
Helping Hand Energy Ball does quite a bit. Still doesn't
get
the kill. They choose to Calm Mind here. I
don't like that.
I don't like it. I know that Scald probably doesn't do enough anyway because of the sun, but you gotta start attacking, I think, because another helping hand. Well, they probably need to do 2 more of these energy balls, and you don't have protect. This is where protect becomes tough to not have.
Yeah, I understand the reason for not having protect in favor of baton pass, but when Vaporeon is this important, I think I would rather have had protect in the end.
Yeah.
It survives again.
Survives the Scald.
Oh my goodness.
That does a lot more than I
Yeah.
expected it to do. They do get a burn off, but unfortunately,
citrus berries are gonna be plenty of healing.
Yeah, the Roserade needed to go down. We needed to see Scalds come out from this Roserade, and we see
that's the game.
A forfeit. That is game. GG's to our competitors. Blue put up a valiant effort.
What a run, though. Like, oh my god. Going up against the undefeated champion of the tournament twice and still having that good of a game, that was absolute insanity.
And they did get 1 game off of them. So 1 game.
They did.
Not bad at all. And that is GG's. Congratulations to that Bailey guy putting up just a good synergistic team that works together really well. Lots of different outs for them to go through. Lots of really good plays. Honestly, the protect predictions of you're going to attack this one, aren't you? You're going to attack this one, aren't you? Was really what put them in the forefront and allowed them to control that last game pretty well. So hats off there, and hats off to Blue as well, trying to change up strategies every single game in that entire round. They had a different lead.
Not a single, I was gonna say not a single lead was the same that entire game.
Trying to keep Bailey on their toes and doing what they could.
Yeah. What do you say we pull Bailey in here?
Absolutely. Start to the winner.
Yeah. Oh, they both said it was best. They thought it was best of 5. I mean, we can give them another run back if you want. We got plenty of time.
Oh, sure, yeah. If they want to.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to see it go. Yeah, both competitors want to give it a best of 5. They're going. Okay, all right, let's go. Surprise, best of 5. The session was interrupted. What do you mean? This is my lobby. Get out of here. This is my lobby. Stop kicking me. Alright, let me get that right here.
Dark Sonic asked if this is if next is Grand Finals. This is Grand Finals. So
this is the Grand Finals.
Yes, we are in a what was supposed to be a best of 3. This is a best of 5 at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they choose to bring.
To be fair, all we said was that Grand Finals was best of 5s, so technically it could have been interpreted either way, where, like, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so we got the Liepard lead, we got the Vaporeon lead. What I thought was going to happen that last game, let's go back into this. We've got Lycanroc and Robotea showing up again. Oh my goodness, yeah. Surprise best of 5, let's go. No, Embor, there's no way to change that. I'm so sorry. Also, Lulu, thank you for the head pats. Hi, lovely. Roserade coming out. Interesting swap.
Yeah, well, I think it made some sense because of the fake out that was likely to come in there. Do we see Vaporeon? We see Vaporeon instead Acid Armor. I thought they would immediately Scald here. I'm not sure if I'm Blue, do I aim to attack more quickly, or do I continue to do a lot of the setup stuff? Because I think the setup stuff is good, but at a certain point, I'm not sure how valuable it is if you're not able to do more attacking stuff. Like getting a Scald off there would have been helpful. I get the setup though.
100%. I would have liked to see the Scald come out on the Lycanroc, because even if they swap in
What's going on?
What a weird swap.
It worked. It worked. That's so funny.
Huh?
It worked because the only reason that they brought in the Roserade was to scare the Vaporeon out, which is hilarious.
The 1000 IQ play right there from Bailey. Oh my god.
Literally
He's
from
in her head.
from the last game of all those protects and making the right calls, now we see another adaptation of I'm going to make the right call. You are going to make this move because I'm making this move. Very, very big. However, now Gudra can just get off surfs as much as they want, which they do end up going
That
for.
heals the Vaporeon with no flinch, punishing this play here. Blue is in an actually okay position. Both players only chip damage on all of their mons.
Exactly. But the problem is you have Sunny Day up, which makes it so that this is going to be even less damage from Surf. The Moonblast does so much here, but Aromatisse is now asleep, which is, I mean, that's a positive. Lycanroc took basically, what, 1/5, 1/4 damage from the Surf. Scald is going to do even less. I don't know what we're going to see here from Blue, but hopefully they can get out of this somehow. The Gudra is going to protect. It's a good play.
I think that's a good protect.
Absolutely.
I think what you want to do is you want to Scald here to get the burn on to Lycanroc. I think that's what I want to see here.
And
instead she goes for more setup and Calm Mind at that.
I understand it. I do.
It's
the
so
burn.
risky.
It is.
I want the burn too, yeah. I wanted to see the Scald play there. It's not the guaranteed safe play like Calm Mind would have been, well, in this case, I think Ass Armor would have been safer. But I do understand it.
Oh, that doesn't kill.
That Rock Slide's brutal.
It is brutal. The Surf is going to do some kind of damage, but here again, we have the healing up of Vaporeon, so I get why they are doing the setup. They have the opportunity to do it. Why not go for it? And Vaporeon finally pays for all of its setup by getting flinched. Aromatisse wakes up immediately, and Gudra goes down. That is a tough turn for Blue.
Hey, Fish, thank you so much for getting a 25 stream streak. This means so much to me, you guys. Thank you for so many of them.
And then we see Dave. The Beedrill.
Dave the Beedrill making his return.
Can it do anything here? I mean, it can.
Aromatisse is going to protect, right? Like, they're going to try U-turning. It's going to be into Aromatisse. Like, that's what's going to happen, I feel like.
But maybe they go directly into the Lycanroc and the Lycanroc protects. That's what I'm going to see. I think we're going to see a Lycanroc protect here. Aromatisse do something. Oh!
Dave protects instead.
Okay.
Okay. Now can Bailey go all in on the correct protect calls?
And they Rock Slide.
Interesting.
Maybe they're like, my luck is going to turn here. Another flinch. Nope, they call mine.
More setup, yeah. Blue is all in on the setup moves right now.
Absolutely.
I think what she's hoping for right now is to U-turn out with the Beedrill next turn. And I mean, if it survives, I don't think it survives. I think it just like hard swaps, honestly. And then maybe Baton Pass into it later with the Vaporeon. That's maybe. Because if the Beedrill has some way to take out the Lycanroc, right? With all those buffs,
yes.
Then it's the Roserade's no problem.
They choose to Poison Jab and Aromatisse, and they get the kill.
Wow.
But,
okay, that's a difference, but I still feel like you lose to the Rock Slide here, right?
Yeah, you basically exchange Aromatisse for Beedrill, which isn't the worst. Like, there's no more Sunny Day.
With how much like that Aromatisse has made a difference this tournament, which I never thought in a million years I'd say. I think that's an okay trade.
It's an okay trade, but then the RNG gods decide, well, you can have another flinch here, Vaporeon. So Vaporeon gets to do literally nothing for one turn, which absolutely blows. But now, without Aromatisse here, Liepard can do all of its trickery without the worry of, what's that thing called? Aroma Veil? Which is nice.
Yeah. in hindsight, now hindsight is 2020, but in hindsight, I think I would have liked to see the Espeon play here as a counter to the Roserade instead of the Beedrill.
Yeah.
Because it would have been less susceptible to the Rock Slide, and with Magic Bounce, if anything, would have ever come up about it. Magic Bounce is just nice to have.
Exactly.
I think I would have liked to see that instead of the Beedrill. I think that would have been my main change this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, now with Bailey going for a double protect and Liepard being right here, they can encore. I hope they remember that that's the case, because I think Liepard just chooses one of them.
Or not the Liger. Encoring the Roserade here is massive. If you encore that Roserade and prevent it from energy balling into the... Yep, there it is. No more energy ball. Now, how much extra credit is that going to get blue here? Like, that is the answer to the rest of this game. The close combat's gonna kill. Oh, we've seen it. The Bright Powder not coming in clutch.
Unfortunately, the Bright Powder does not come in clutch. And what we see as well is, I don't think, this is a tough thing, the Liepard Encore doesn't actually matter, because now you can just switch out. You can just switch out and you're fine. So I don't know if that was the best case scenario. I think I would have encored the Lycanroc just because I knew the close combat was going to come. Like, that was... You want to kill the Liepard, that's the way to do it. And I think Vaporeon would live one energy ball. So, I don't know, it's a tough one.
Yeah, no, I think your analysis was a little bit better than mine there. Encoring the Lycanroc would have prevented the Liepard from dying, and Vaporeon still would have most likely survived anyway. And there's the flinch.
Three flinches. It's so...
3 Rock Slide flinches. This is not Blue's game.
No.
What, oh, so unlucky. I can't even imagine what she's feeling in that moment.
This is the moment I unplug my Switch and I say, you know what, streaming is just not for me.
I think he knows that Blue does not have Protect anymore. I would just pull the trigger on the explosion, just ended it.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Everything that could go wrong. And we might see some fireworks, folks.
I genuinely cannot believe, right, that I can't believe that one of the biggest players to dealing with Blue's menace of a Liepard was the Aromatisse.
Yeah.
Of all the Pokemon to have been the answer, I completely overlooked it while these people were looking up the drafts, you know?
Yeah. No, same here. And do we see? Yep, we see it. The explosion comes out. And that is how our tournament ends. An explosion into the Vaporeon. GG's.
What a game.
What a game. Man.
GG's.
That is a tough one, but well played by both of our competitors. Well done. Very, very good games. A lot of different changes that had to happen. A lot of different modes of play. The protects, the baton pass, all of it was just so well done and played out.
Yeah, like honestly, major congratulations to every person who participated. Every single player picked up a win today. There was not a single person that went home completely defeated. So impressive, every last one of you. You all did incredible. Bailey, GG's, congrats on winning Blue. Amazing second place. What a great run.
Absolutely.
Oh my god, y'all are incredible. And this means that Bailey will be getting to pick a shiny from my collection. Congratulations on that as well.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Why don't we get the winner in here? Let's see his thoughts. He is already unmuted in the lobby. I hate to yoink him out from the conversation, but here we go. Sorry, Bailey. Here you come. Yoink. Sorry if I interrupted anything. Welcome in, Bailey.
Welcome in.
Oh, hello. Hello, it's me.
Hi.
Hey, but
Hi there, hello.
How's it going? How's it going?
Congratulations.
It's going good. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course.
How's it going with you?
What a run! I've been talking this whole time about the aroma teas plays, but wow, what a crazy mon to be the answer and one of the biggest keys to your success. How you feeling?
I feel pretty good. I'm surprised about the aromatisse, honestly. I thought this was just gonna be a backup because I wanted Florges actually. I love my little fluffy aromatisse. I don't know.
Yeah, a little sticky maybe.
It was such a counter to a lot of like the main Pokemon that I went up against. Like it dealt with the Goodra, it dealt with the Liepard, it would have dealt with the Pangoro. I didn't really need it against the Pangoro, but just because that's how the games went.
Yeah.
But yeah, who knew?
That was really cool. I'm curious to hear, because like you said, you weren't thinking of using it. Did you realize how broken Aroma Veil is? Or was that something that you learned in the process of this tournament?
So I did not look at its abilities. I just knew this is a fairy Pokemon. I want a fairy type. It can set Sunny Day. That's a huge thing that I needed. And so I was just like, I'll take this and see. And then I saw that. I was just like, oh, that's a good thing.
It's like, hey, we've got Armor Tail at home.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs that? Yeah. So it worked out real well for me. I'm very happy.
And
what an incredible undefeated.
Yeah, undefeated.
Almost undefeated. Blue did beat me in game 1 of the finals.
That is true.
Oh yeah, true.
That is true.
Almost undefeated. Yeah,
yes.
she cracked the armor. She made God bleed today.
Getting the one win off did happen. What were your thoughts about the strategy that you came up with? Because it seems like you were kind of putting things up together on the fly. I know that you had some choices that you wanted to make in the drafting process, but after you had your team together, was there like a, hey, I want to make sure that I can get Sunny Day up, I want to get Roserade to do this thing, or was it kind of just vibe it out and figure some stuff out? What was the strategy going in?
So as I had the team put together, 100% Roserade was the anchor that I wanted. It was the planned anchor. It didn't really end up being the anchor that I needed in the end. Obviously, it helped me out, but my plan was, okay, Roserade with Weather Ball, I feel like people won't expect it. It's got a good type combination. The poison will threaten other stuff, yada yada. And then Stellar started picking things that I wanted, so I had to pivot. It's fun just bugging about it. It's my last day to be able to do that. So I had to pivot, and then I just started to just look at other things. Okay, Gourgeist, which I think I only even brought to one game this entire tournament.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna make a lot more use because it was such a huge support. It had Leech Seed on it, it had Trick Room, it had Will-O-Wisp to try and work around stuff. But as I started to build more and more and more, it's like, okay, well, this is what I could do with Mega Glalie with Refrigerate. I can blow it up. I always go for the funny if I can go for the funny.
Sure.
And then Tauros gets Intimidate, no guard with Lycanroc Midnight. I'm just like, oh. So classic me fashion, if I can bulk everything up to make it live as long as possible, that's what I do. That's why Lycanroc is able to take some hits that I was able to take. And yeah, it just, things fell into place with me that I needed them to. I even drafted Simipour before Lycanroc because I thought Fake Out is going to be very useful. And I was just like, I can't leave Lycanroc alone. It needed to be a part of it.
Well, I think that you made the right calls, the right decisions. The team that you ended up bringing, getting rid of or saying, I don't need the Simipour or whatever, a good move by you. The Lycanroc did so much more than I thought it was going to do. I mean, no guard is obviously amazing. Having Rock Slides hit, those flinches in the last game were kind of insane. Obviously, that's not how all of the games went.
God, three.
Oh my god,
three flinches.
The flinches, man.
So the reason why I was pulling those flinches is because Lycanroc has King's Rock.
Oh my! I didn't even think about that. That is so crazy. I love it. I love that so much. Wow.
I was gonna have Blue pop in here, but it seems like Blue's getting tired. Blue, thank you so much for competing in this. You did amazing, and you had an incredible run. I'm so proud of you. You did so good.
You did great.
Enjoy your rest. You absolutely deserve it. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes, and you were thinking about having to like not be here as late, Blue. You were like, oh, I'm gonna, get out early, but you ended up being in
She
second
thought
place.
she was gonna lose both. Yeah, she thought she was
Exactly.
gonna lose like both her first rounds.
And you came through pretty clutch. So congratulations, Blue.
Yeah,
Man.
amazing job.
Well, Bailey, do you have anything to say? Any shout outs you want to give? Any Actually, before I do that, Maple, are there any other questions that you wanted to ask?
Oh no! You asked all the ones I was also gonna ask.
Oh, okay.
So like,
Sorry.
I was gonna talk about the Lycan Rock especially. No, you're great. I enjoyed it. Any closing statements from our winner before we pop over into the open lobby?
Thank you for having me a part of it. I really appreciate it. A lot of great players involved. It's cool to just be able to take part in something like this, something different. Very fun to use mons that are not used as much, which is something, if Mikkel knows by watching streams of mine or lurking in streams of mine,
Yes.
I like to try and do that just for fun. And yeah, just gonna shamelessly self-promo. If you're watching in Maple or Mikkel's stream, if you want to give me a follow, it's that Bailey guy. Bailey spelled Baillie. Make sure you get the 2 I's and the 2 L's in there, or else you're gonna find the wrong person or you'll find no one at all. And yeah, thank you for having me a part of it. And Maple, let me know what you want for your shiny Dodrio.
You've won it. You're just getting it for free. Well, I'll poke you sometime soon whenever we both have time. And congratulations on your shiny Dodrio.
Thank you. And thank you for the follows too.
Of course. And
Absolutely.
one really quick thing I would say, that Bailey guy is a great streamer, but also comes up with random teams. And I'm also not surprised that they had a bunch of very bulky mons. I was surprised that they didn't pick Gudra immediately. I've seen some crazy Gudra strats from them. Hisuian.
I couldn't if I wanted. It was the first pick.
It was the first pick. It was the first pick. I was surprised you didn't try to like trade or something.
Yeah, Bailey was the fourth seat in this. We had seats 1 to 8, so slot basically 1 through 8 got to pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it reversed. 8 got to pick again 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it just kept going back and forth in the snake draft format. So Bailey actually had one of the worst seats in the entire tournament.
Yes.
So yeah, just that's also to keep in mind there. Being seat 4 is awful in a snake draft.
Yeah. And they made it work and got to first place. So congratulations again. Thank you for participating, and glad you had a good time.
Thank you. Of course, it was my pleasure to be a part of it.
Oh, well.
I suppose I'm gonna go, Mikkel, if you want to join me, I'm gonna go poke into the open lobby, just yap with with all the competitors, see how everybody's feeling. If you would like to join me.
Of course.
Awesome.
I'll do it, man. Chat really quick before I go into that lobby. Just want to say hi, y'all. What up? Congratulations to everybody competing. I'm also obviously going to say this in that lobby, but I just want to say this before we get into like a big group of folks, right? Panda Jeff, thank you, big bro. Thank you. Also, hope you're enjoying Japan and whatnot. Sorry, let me get out of this. Let me show you guys my freaking face. We're gonna do face cam. Boom. There we go. We're locked in. All right, let's go talk. Thank you, Yami, by the way, for the nice words. Appreciate that. Appreciate you. All right, let me go into this lobby.
We didn't get a chance. I was trying to pick out the people who we didn't get to see at all, because we watched one of your games, Maddie. I was like, yeah, we didn't get to see Bella, we didn't get to see Yami.
Oh
so
no,
we'll
you
grab
watched
them
one of my
in
games?
first.
Oh god. Was it the one where I got 2-0'd or the one where I got 2-0'd?
Yeah, I was really wondering if you still want to do the after game thing.
The after game thing?
Yeah.
Like
the post interview is what you mean, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were gonna do. I thought you were rating out, so I was gonna skip
I was
yours, but
waiting
yeah.
for that for a response, but then I didn't get a clear answer the entire time.
I responded. I said if you're gonna be rating out, I understand. It was anyway. You're here right now. That's all that matters. Let's get a post commentary interview. Blue.
No, let's go to the commentary room. I'm not being this lobby with Bailey in here. I'm going to the commentary room.
Bailey hate.
What did I do to you?
Such visceral.
Wait, he actually
You
did they
literally
actually leave?
exploded on them.
Oh, they went to commentators.
What did I do? You clicks explosion.
Complex explosion. You know, the explosions were very cinematic, and I think that that's important to mention, to note. You know?
I was only upset that the Beedrill protected the one.
That was what I was hoping for more of the protects from the explosions.
I know.
That would have been amazing to see. Amazing to hear, amazing to see.
I apologize. I muted up because I was screaming that entire time. I was assaulted by like 10 mega throws and 5 blowout
Lord.
blasts.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god. I just looked over at your chat. Holy.
I got assaulted. No, not again.
Oh, God.
Well, I guess Maple's dead. No more tourneys? Maple died?
Well, all those
Yeah,
tournaments
I
that you're
guess so.
planning, not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Stop! Holly, please, no! I haven't eaten anything for 6 hours!
Oh my goodness.
Stop it!
Oh.
I cannot do this cross. I'm gonna pass out if I do.
No, Anaria, no more.
So, you guys like jazz or something? They're all in this lobby. I'm just gonna chill. Just a lot going on, and your boy is, you know, understimulated. I'm gonna look at my cell phone, see if there's any important texts I need to respond to. Nope, doesn't look like it. You know, you look at your phone sometimes and nobody messaged you, and now you feel terrible, right? Because you're like, well, maybe there are cool things going on in the world, but I'm gonna look at my phone. Boom, nobody's looking at your phone, or nobody texted you. Nobody got to you. You know what I mean? That is the kind of life that I'm living right now, and that's the sadness in my soul. God forbid no one messaged you. I'm saying, bro, if I'm not getting messages, what am I doing? You know? All right, let's go back into the call. I just, my brain and my soul, y'all. I messaged you. Well, again, nobody messaged me, so.
That's what made the biggest difference. Can I ask?
Never miss, not even my light parts.
No, that was a no guard,
guard.
right?
Yep, no guard.
Oh, no guard. Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah, it was no guard Lycanroc with King's Rock. That was incredible to see. Like I knew the no guard was coming, but I didn't expect the King's Rock and the Aromatisse in a million years. Blue, however, becoming a raid boss for everyone else with the Goodra Vaporeon.
The Goodra
That
Vaporeon was so good.
Yeah, that was
Goodra
really
is
really cool
there
to see.
to keep Vaporeon alive until it's too late.
Yeah, me and Mikkel were talking about the Goodra thing, about how to beat it. It's like, yeah, I think really the only way you beat this is you hit the Goodra as quick as you can, and then deal with whatever stacks the Vaporeon doesn't have. And that was really.
No, I thought they just, like the Bailey acid, just have something threatening early before I can actually properly set up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I meant like for the rest of the players who didn't know it was coming. Like Bailey at least had the ability, and I think that one swap there at the end into Vaporeon where you took an energy ball very early, right as Vaporeon was coming in, that was also a very unfortunate timing for that. Yeah, Benoy, the tournament's over for today. We had an incredible run from Bailey and Blue, our two finalists. Bailey taking it home, winning the Dodrio.
Also, looking
Blue...
back, Bailey definitely had like some very good counters. Like the fact with the Glalie, half my team is weak to ice.
True, yeah.
So Glalie was always a threat to me. And their Aromatisse then also like constantly preventing my Lifer from doing its job.
Yeah, honestly, like the Aromatisse like stopping the Lifeguard was like such a big benefit. I don't think any of us saw coming. I completely wrote off Aromatisse early in the tournament. What point did Aromatisse get picked? It was picked 5th. It was a 5th pick compared to Lifeguard's like what, 2nd, I think.
Lifeguard was 4th.
Hi, Walgrow. Oh, I'm sorry about your tonsillitis, Walgrow.
Because my first 2 picks were, let's see. I first picked Goodra. Oh, no, Lifeguard's 3rd, my bad.
Yeah. It was on the bend. It was on your first bend, so it was 2nd and 3rd. 2nd and 3rd were the same, basically.
Yeah.
Franco guys offer the boo bitches. I love you guys.
And
yeah,
surprised,
no,
like,
I'm...
what I found funny, like, one of the ones you thought this was going to be dangerous, the Espion, that thing was dragging me down for a lot of the tournaments.
Yeah, honestly, like in the last few games, one of the things I'm surprised you didn't swap into was Espeon in order to deal with the Rosa raid. What was your thoughts going Beedrill over Espeon in that?
Because Espion was getting countered by everything in the entire tournament already, so I didn't use her like at all, even in practice.
I know there's a lot of questions. I'll be answering a lot of the questions and talking with chat more directly after this. I'm so sorry. We all have a lot of chats here, a lot of streamers in, but I will answer all the questions as soon as we're done here. But when we go back to like a solo stream in a little bit, I apologize. I don't want to like override like everyone else's stream. I'm so sorry, but I do see you guys. I do see all of you.
Yeah, chat, just look pretty and spam emotes.
I just don't want them to feel like I'm like overlooking them. Like I will get you guys. There's just a lot of people in the call. Let's see, where were we at though? One of the other people we didn't get to see a lot of was Stellar actually.
Yeah, Stellar's on the
Stellar
call
go?
though.
Yeah. To those of you who fought Stellar, what was the most standout about her team? I want to hear like things she did right or like what y'all did to counter.
That was the Houndoom team, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Florges baton pass into Houndoom was evil. That was evil.
Oh, that's what she brought.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Calm Mind on the Florges on the first turn, baton passing into Houndoom, while the Decidui either sets up with Tailwind or with Sunny Day or Spirit Shackles. It was, the first two turns were evil from that. And then, of course, my team was very fragile against fire types, so Heat Wave cooked me very thoroughly.
I think that was a crispy Madigan.
Yeah, I was a little crispier than I was hoping. I mean, it's 90 degrees outside here. I was hoping for a little cooler on the battlefield, but...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, crispy on the inside, crispy on the out.
Oh,
well,
I'm so crispy.
So Stellar actually was... I can say this now because we're, done with the tournament. She was reaching out to me for some, like, tips on what to do and also, like, what strategies she could build or whatever. I wasn't helping too much because no bias or whatever. But I was like, I don't know what you're going to do, what your plan with this Florges is. And she told me, I'm going to baton pass. And I said, oh, that's something. And I said, well, what else are you going to use? And she was like, well, I need something to baton pass into. And I was like, well, I guess you could do Houndoom. She's like, oh, great. And so that was her whole strat was, I want to be simple. I want to figure out something that works. I don't want to think too hard. And that's what she went with. So it's funny to know that it did work a little bit. But we didn't get a chance to see much of it, unfortunately.
I will say, it was fun to play against. I having to figure out how to get around the baton pass, especially with the weakness to fire, it was actually quite a fun match trying to get my team to work.
Oh, it's awesome.
If I'm allowed to go a little bit backwards, why I didn't pick Espion. Like, also reason with, for example, specifically the Rosa raid, I would also already have two other counters to it. I would either have two Cannon and Gudra in my team to deal with it.
True.
Yeah.
And the two Cannon was really good. I feel like its undoing was its speed.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate thing, because it was just in the worst speed tier. It was too slow to benefit from Tailwind, too like fast to benefit from Trick Room, Just wasn't in like a crazy good spot.
I mean, that's why for like against Fisk, I did that beat blast, so I could at least get burns off with that.
Yeah.
You beat blasted me a couple times. I'll tell you what.
Yep.
But yeah, I was telling everyone that I need to be hitting you up in DMs for when we're going to do another one of these. Like, you two put on a great show today. I know everyone else here also did incredible, but I need another one of these. I need to prove that I can be a little bit better.
I want to do it in a while, not like soon, because I want to have some time for like the new roster to kick in and get some. Because then we can do another bottom bracket.
Like wait a couple weeks,
That's exactly what me and Mikkel were both talking about. Like maybe in like at least a couple weeks after the new metas come out and everyone's kind of settled in, we'll have like an open community tournament where we have like a bunch of people, a more normal tournament where people come in, they show off, you know, the strategies that they're running with all the new mons and stuff. I feel like that's probably the
I
most likely.
really want Marvel to be added.
Marvel.
Marvel needs to be added.
Oh god, Mawile.
But yeah, if Mikkel's down, of course, I'll put you on the spot right now. We can talk about this outside of stream. I will leave the door open to you in the future.
No, we'll definitely
Because
be talking.
I always
about
have a blast hanging with you.
Oh, great.
I am gonna. I don't know if you're gonna keep going with soft Maple, but I'm gonna wait out now and hopefully see you at the movie in an hour and a half.
Go get your food, girl.
Go eat. I need to go eat myself too.
Yeah. You gonna be there for the movie?
Most likely, it depends on timing. I might be late, but I will definitely.
It's an hour and a half. Like if I know you're only gonna be a tiny bit late, like I can delay it a tiny bit.
Thank you for the feeds, Maddie. Yeah, and I'm gonna be raiding out here myself as well.
Okay.
It's a short stream today. We had a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff done. There are so many. You guys here. If you guys did not get a chance to go follow everyone, here is the players code right here. You guys go check out all of these lovely people. If you are in Minor Mikkel's chat, you can see the Nightbot thing that was just posted. That is the name of everybody who competed in this tournament. Go give them some love. Go give them a follow. If you guys wanted to check them out, they're all wonderful people. We love having every single one of them here. Oh no, am I too late?
Oh no, someone's too
late.
No, am I too late? That's so
shucks.
tragic. You know what? You're not too late for the VOD that Maple will publish.
There we go. Never too late for the
You can
VOD.
watch the whole tourney.
Yes.
Put that on 1.25 speed.
That's
Hell
right.
yeah.
No, put it at 0.5 speed. Watch it in slow mo. It'll be great.
No. 2 times speed. Make Maple sound like a chipmunk. It'd be beautiful.
There we go.
Maple, I'm gonna talk to you about a tournament I want to host just with you at some point.
Oh sure. I mean, yeah. Let me know what I can do to help.
Yeah.
I love it. Thank you for the patch caustic. Thank you so much. But yeah, you guys, I will be hopping out of call. Mikkel, thank you again so much for hosting this with me. It is always a blast hanging with you. You hit me up anytime.
Well, thank you very
Mikkel,
much.
let's
I
fucking
appreciate
go.
that. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna be faded out. I need to get
I think
food.
most of us are at this point.
Yeah.
I gotta wait a little bit. I got a friend streaming in half an hour. I gotta raid into.
Well,
like people started when the thing
got
started. It's been a 4-hour
zero
stream at
coming up,
least
yeah.
at this point.
What am I at?
I've been here
3.5,
for almost 8
something like that?
hours.
Oh, 4 hours.
Feels
yeah.
like.
okay. Well,
All right,
folks,
lovelies.
thank you all again
Yeah.
for
See
participating.
y'all.
Thanks for being here. We'll see y'all later.
Thank you for hosting.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good day, y'all.
Have a
Bye.
good one, folks.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, chat. It's lit. I'm so hungry and tired and excited about life. Let me do like 2 things. Hold on. Thing number 1 is hold on, let me look at something real quick. Are we still in this thing together? Let me fix that. Into the collaboration. All right, chat. How'd you guys like that? Was it chill? Was it fun? Did you guys enjoy yourselves? We haven't done a tournament in a minute. My plan in the future is to run a draft league. Obviously, I've been talking about this for a while. We might do it. We might not do it. I have to make some considerations, do some thinking through some plans. Maybe not talk about this while I'm hungry, but I think it'll be fun. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know that DJ Caustic had some questions that were asked about like if I commentate other things, etc., etc. I think, you know what, my voice is really good for commentating stuff. One of these days, what I want to do is be commentator man. I think I'm good at it. What do you guys think? Don't say yes all at once. It was great background noise. Did you, Doodle? I'm glad to hear that. Doodle, can you tell me what your next picks are going to be in the draft league that we're in? I'll wait. You can go ahead and share all your secrets with me. That'd be awesome. I think what I want to do right now is raid out into someone. Let's go to Pokemon Champions. And let's see if someone else is playing. I know that we have the international happening right now as well. So let's find someone. Are we really? This is crazy. We are pretty high up here. That Bailey guy. I could raid him. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna raid into Bailey. It's not gonna be Excadrill. Okay, well that's not helpful for me at all. Not gonna lie, I was actually lurking and it did make for good background noise. You guys don't have to tell me that I'm good background noise. Can you tell me that I'm good like second monitor content? Thank you very much. Imbor says, thank you, Mikkel. It was fun watching your view too. That's, see, can we get more of that? Please, please, please. You know what I mean? Do you think I'm your neighbor or something? Because you can't just borrow my drill. It was an extra drill. So, etc. Anyway, I'm very excited about a lot of things going on next week. Chat, if you guys don't know, my birthday is next Thursday, I think. I'm going to be turning 52. So if you're there in chat and you remember this moment, I want you to type 52 on Thursday. You guys will be the few who know that, who get that. You know what I mean? Had so much fun watching your viewing reaction. Wait, W. Thank you, Imbor. Appreciate that. Thought you were 60? Well, you're wrong. Because I'm not that old. I am but a few years younger than that. W Old Kel. Can you call me Mikkel? Thank you very much. Or call me awesome. Or call me that guy who helped you with your team. Also call me the guy who predicted that you would do well in this tournament, but you still got out on time to make it to your concert. Just, you know, helping out or whatever. You do not look like you're about to turn 50. I took a potion, you know what I mean? So I stay looking like this, but in reality, I am decrepit. So, is what it is. You called me the opposite of a diamond, you heathen. I think I called you something awesome, and then what Maple did was added on to my joke. She, in fact, said, oh, like a saltine. And I said, yes, just like a saltine. The opposite of a diamond. Under pressure, Stellar is a saltine. No, I would never say that, but others might. And I want to protect you from those others. All right, y'all. I didn't do that because that is TOS. I can't say that, apparently. And that's funny because the layers of that, if you look at the DMs, is that actually TOS? I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I think just like Simp is also TOS, apparently. I don't know. All right, y'all. I'm going to send you guys off to that Bailey guy. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. It's Saturday, so like go party. Wish your friends well. Wish your family well. Stay hydrated. Eat some food. Take care of yourselves and do something special for you because you absolutely deserve it, okay? I don't say that and take it lightly. You guys do deserve it. Don't get overwhelmed by the pressures going on in society, but pressurize yourself. I'm working on it. Hold on, let me do one more thing. And let that Bailey guy know I say hello, okay? Cool, chat? We'll be raiding into him in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye. Bye, everyone.